a must. Be sure and get your copy. Get all the news from Cordell and other Ouachita County communities. Keep up to date on school activities. And check the ads from Cordell merchants and from other communities in Ouachita County. A long-time, very important part of Cordell and Ouachita County, the Cordell Beacon. Get your copy soon.
The service department at Wheeler Ford in Cordell offers what you expect and deserve. Now, our service department does the job right the first time. You know, inventory's low right now, but if you tell David or Tom what you want in a new or pre-owned vehicle, if there's one available, they'll find it. In tough times and good times, Wheeler Ford is here for their customers. Wheeler Ford in Cordell, your kind of dealership. And we need an experienced technician. Call us at 580-832-3313.
My name is Jordan Benway, and I'm a proud graduate of Altus High School. When deciding where to start my college education, I wasn't sure where to begin. After searching and realizing that the option to stay in my hometown to receive an associate's degree at an affordable cost was available, I knew Western Oklahoma State College was the place for me. With over 20 degree programs, schedules that fit your needs, there is an option for everyone. Call 580-477-2000 or visit wosc.edu to get started today. Your future starts here.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
Equity Bank of Cordell is staffed by familiar faces, people who know you and care about their community. Equity Bank never forgets it's your money. That's why Equity Bank's team works hard to help families and businesses in Western Oklahoma with all their banking needs through rewarding and challenging times. Equity Bank of Cordell, building relationships that last.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Evitts Drug in Cordell has served Cordell and Ouachita County for over 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evitts and daughter Farron and son Brandon are pharmacists that will take care of all your prescriptions and your over-the-counter needs. Evitts Drug also has lots of gift ideas. Just a few include fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now Evitts Drug offers wedding registry and baby registry. Trust me, it is the only drugstore you're ever going to need. Come see Jimmy Evitts and staff at Evitts Drug in Cordell.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cordell Lady Blue Devil basketball. Tonight, the Cordell Lady Blue Devils are on a road trip right here. We're at Burns Flat, Dill City, Burns Flat, America, for a big ball game, inter-county ball game. This can be a rematch. We've been over here in the first part of December for the Burns Flat tournament. I don't think we played Burns Flat then, but Burns Flat has a really good team again this year, and they're doing fine. They had a ball game last night, but tonight here at Burns Flat, it's senior night for the Burns Flat Dill City Lady Eagles and Eagles. And, it was senior night, so they introduced all the senior players and parents and stuff like that. There's a big group of them doing kind of like what we did Tuesday night at Cordell when we had homecoming and senior night, and we had everybody there together. Made for a great event there that night. They had a big turnout here tonight for this one and stuff. So the Burns Flat Dill City Lady Eagles and the Cordell Blue Devils, this is a county rivalry right here for both teams. And so as we match this one up, they've already introduced the players. Being senior night, you're going to start a few for the Burns Flat Dill City Lady Eagles that don't usually start right here, that haven't started. But being senior night, you got Alexa Green, Pasia Bear, Nevea Williams, Nevea Fuentes, and Morgan Loudermilk for the Burns Flat Dill City Lady Eagles. And for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils, you're going to have Peyton Garrison jumping center. You've got, we're going to jump center. The ball goes to the Lady Eagles back there to Alexis Green in the backcourt. This is an east-west court. Burns Flat's on offense on the west end of the floor. So they'll take it out to the left side, back to the top of the key over here to Bear. Bear goes to the right corner down to Fuentes. Fuentes goes baseline right. Ball's knocked out of bounds by the Cordell Lady Blue Devils, so the Lady Eagles will inbound underneath their basket one more time. Nevea Williams will inbound here on the west end as she holds the ball high, gets the ball in 3, 4, 5. That's a turnover right there. When you're not used to starting and then you're having to step in right here, it makes a difference. First turnover goes to Burns Flat, comes into the Lady Blue Devils, into Bailey Trobe left side. Shot put up by Jaworski on the left side out here from three-point land. It went in and out of the hands of everybody, so it's a Burns Flat ball. It kind of just missed the net. It had a good line on it, just went out of bounds off of Cordell. So turnover on both ends of the court right here. No damage done. Full court pressure by the Lady Blue Devils in the backcourt here to Alexa Green. And they're going to be called for double dribble right here. You're going to bring in number 11 is Gabriela Espinoza. Number 20 is Serena Garcia. And two Lady Eagles come out. Seniors got to start, and then your regular starters get two of them back in here for the Lady Blue Devils. So Mackenzie Gray will inbound in the backcourt to Kinley Dodd. Back over to Kinley Dodd on the right side. Back to the left side to Jaworski. Into Bailey Trobe. Turnover for the Lady Blue Devils. And it comes back out to number 2 is Alexa Green. She'll come down the right side of the court to the right baseline. Comes back outside to Bayer. Bayer will take it over to the left side. Jump pass down to number 11 is Espinoza. And come down the right side, back to Espinoza, top of the key, dribbles in inside the free throw line, puts one up, rolls across the rim. Kinley Dodd rebounds that out, hands it off to Mackenzie Gray, and she'll bring it up the court for the Lady Blue Devils, headed to the east end of the court. Over on the right side to Renee Jaworski, into Bailey Trobe, left side, turns, puts it up, and ball comes out to the Lady Eagles. It's just been turnover right here. We've played a minute and a half and no score in the contest, which is fine. Both teams filling each other out, trying to see who's got the defense and who's got the offense, who's got pressure, who doesn't. and the ball comes out high. Good pressure by Kinley Dodd, and the ball comes out to the Lady Eagles on the left side. Comes down to the left baseline, and there's a travel called on the Lady Eagles right here. So holler at him, see what he needs. And over here to the top of the key will be Peyton Garrison. Peyton Garrison will get the ball over to Kinley. Mackenzie Gray back over to the left side to Kinley Dodd. Back to Renee Jaworski. Renee with the ball, top of the key. 3 ball. Renee got the lid off right there and hits the first points of the ball game. And we've played 2 minutes and 10 seconds into this ball game, and Cordell has a 3-0 lead. In the backcourt, finally the Lady Eagles gets the ball across the line, puts up a layup on the right side, wide right. It's put back up, and Peyton Garrison outfights everybody. And when I say everybody, she was 1 of 5, had a shot at that one, and Peyton Garrison comes up with the ball for the Lady Blue Devils. Out to the top of the key to Kinley. Left side over to McKenzie. McKenzie drives in, has her pockets picked as she picked up her dribble, and it went through her hands into the hands of the Lady Eagles right here. And the Lady Eagles bring the ball back up to Bear at the top of the key. Right side over to Green. Green with the ball, lost her dribble. Mackenzie Gray knocks it away from her, but then Mackenzie was pushing that one, and they're going to call a backcourt on the Lady Eagles because Mackenzie knocked it loose, but Burns Flat did dribble it once or have their hand on it twice before it crossed the backcourt line, which is the midcourt line. Inbound on the far side by Kinley. Gets it into Renee on the right side. Renee will come to the top of the key, back over to Kinley. Then to Bailey Trobe, left side over to McKenzie. Left side, Peyton Garrison. Peyton Garrison hits a deuce for the Lady Blue Devils. Turnaround jumper on the left baseline. Makes it a 5-0 lead for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Coming down court over to Bayer near midcourt, crossing the timeline to Green on the right side. Lob pass down to the corner. Back out to Green at the top of the key. Goes over to number 11 is Espinoza. On the left baseline, there's a drive and a foul as she was coming in. Foul be on Cordell. Number 10 will be Renee Jaworski, draws her first foul. And it's a 5-0 lead for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils over the Burns Flat Deal City Lady Eagles. Inbound to out high. Here to number 2 is Green. Gets it over the right corner to number 20. Down here is Garcia. Down here on the right side, there's a foul on Cordell. Baseline right here. Foul will be on number 21. It'll be Peyton Garrison draws her first foul of the ball game right here. And it'll be inbound for the Lady Eagles. 4:20 to go in this first period of play. Cordell with a 5-0 lead. There's a shot from the right corner from three-point land. Rebounded out by Bailey Trobe. She'll clear it out to Kinley Dodd. Back over to Renee Jaworski. Timeout on the field. On the floor, we'll take a quick break and be right back. You're listening to Lady Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.
At First National Bank and Trust in Cordell, we believe in the strength of community support and working hand in hand to make a difference. We also believe in supporting the efforts of our kids. That's the reason we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils. The First National Bank and Trust of Cordell wants to wish the Cordell Blue Devils great success. We're real proud of you. Come by and visit with us anytime at First National Bank and Trust, 120 South Market in Cordell.
Back here at the Burns Flat Deal City Senior Night here at Burns Flat, America. The Lady Eagles and the Lady Blue Devils on the floor right here. 4:11 left in this first period of play, and the Cordell Lady Blue Devils have the 5-0 lead. We've made a 3 and a 2 right here, so that's where your 5 points come from. Kinley inbounds to Renee, into Bailey Trobe, back out to Renee. 3-ball from three-point land, and it's tipped out of bounds by the Lady Blue Devils, and it'll be Lady Eagle ball right here. So go ahead and get your man, get the man-to-man defense right here. Keep a little pressure on them in the backcourt. Cordell's doing a good job of that. When it comes over the far side to Bear, she'll go baseline left, comes back out. Renee Jaworski taps it away, and it comes down to Peyton Garrison. Peyton Garrison doing a great job coming down the court, and she's looking down court, got her head up looking down court, see who she can pass to down low. Then comes down to set up the offense for the Lady Blue Devils. The ball comes loose. Mackenzie Gray dives in there. The ball comes out to Burns Flat, but it comes back to Kinley Dodd. Into Bailey Trobe, left side, down low. Peyton Garrison goes down, nothing there. Back out to Mackenzie Gray. Top of the key to Renee. Back to Kinley on the right side. Back over to Peyton on the right baseline. Back out to Renee Jaworski. 3-ball off the iron, comes out wrong. And Peyton tries to save it out of bounds. Then she just taps it high in the air and said, I'm out of bounds. It's out off on us, no problem. 3:13 to go in this first period of play. Cordell with a 5-0 lead. Inbound on the far side to Espinoza. Half-court pass down here comes down to Bailey Trobe, and we have a foul on number 3-5. 3-5 or 2-3? What was the foul on? 35. That'll be on Loudermilk for the Lady Eagles, and it'll be Cordell ball. Kinley Dodd inbounds to Renee. Renee will bring it to the top of the key. Left side over to McKenzie. Back over to Kinley. Kinley Dodd back left side to Gray. There's a steal by the Lady Eagles. Number 3, Bear will go coast to coast, right side, checks up, layup. And Pacia Bear draws the first 2 points for the Lady Eagles at the 2:45 mark. The ball comes down court to Loudermilk for Burns Flat, not what Cordell had in mind. Turnover for Cordell, and it's a 5-2 lead for the Lady Blue Devils over the Lady Eagles. Out here on the right side, Green starts to drive in, picked up by number 11, and Espinoza has a deuce right in front of the basket right here, right down the lane, so it's a 5-4 1-point lead for Cordell. To Bailey Trobe, over to Kinley Dodd, to Renee Jaworski. She comes down the right side to Kenzie Garrison to put up the shot by the Cordell Lady Blue Devils was Bailey Trobe. And number 12 will check in. Tristan Reimer will check in. Kinley Dodd comes out to take a quick breather. She's had some good 6 minutes on the floor right here. And inbound to Green for the Lady Eagles. Gets it back over to number 11 is Espinoza down the left side. The ball's tipped out of bounds by Cordell. Good pressure defense by Tristan Reimer. She got a hand on that one out of bounds off of Cordell. It'll be Eagle ball with 2 minutes left in this first period play. Cordell leading 5-4. And they'll inbound right there in front of everybody. Comes out to Espinoza at the top of the key. She'll check up, goes back over the left side to Green. Green will dribble back up just a little bit. And 3 seconds called in the lane on the Lady Eagles. And this year we've seen that called more than in previous years, which is a good call, and I appreciate them doing it, both directions. 5-4, 1-point lead for Cordell. Into Bailey Trobe, comes down to Renee Jaworski in front of the timeline, over to Peyton Garrison on the right side. Comes back over to Mackenzie Gray. Mackenzie, top of the key to Renee. Renee keeps her dribble going. She'll go over to the right side. Back left side to Peyton Garrison. Back to Mackenzie Gray. Comes out to the top of the key. Left side over to Renee Jaworski. 3-ball rolls across the rim. And Peyton Garrison comes in on the right side, gets the rebound, puts it back up, and is fouled in the act of shooting by number 11. Gabriela Espinoza will draw her first foul for the Lady Eagles. That'll be 3 team fouls on the Lady Eagles, 3 team fouls on Cordell and 2 team fouls on the Lady Eagles. And Peyton, first free shot goes off to the right. She got the lineup on that one. She should hit this one. 5-4 is her score with 1:22 left in this first period of play. Peyton Garrison on the line for her second free shot. Drops around, rolls around, looks good, and it is good. It falls in for her third point. It's a 6-4 2-point lead for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils over the Lady Eagles with 80 seconds left in this first period of play. Green with the ball, goes over to the left side to Loudermilk. Bailey Trobe saves that ball for Cordell, hands it off to Renee. Renee will come up the middle of the floor, right side over to Tristan Reimer. She'll come to the top of the key, back to Mackenzie Gray, into Peyton Garrison on the left side. Goes in the lane, out to Renee, 3-ball, and it's good. Renee hits her second 3 of the contest right here. I think she's 2 of 6 or 2 of 7 right there, which is still a good shooting percentage right here. Ball's knocked away by the timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break and join them. You're listening to the ball game here on Fox Radio.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken. Meat packs for every budget and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
Back here at the Burns Flat Deal City Gymnasium, here on senior night for the Burns Flat Deal City Lady Eagles and Eagles. 50 seconds remain in this first period of play. Renee Jaworski inbounds to Peyton Garrison at the top of the free throw line, dishes it out to Renee on the right side, to McKenzie at the top of the key, back over to Renee on the right side. 3 ball short. Oh, net. She's hit 3 in a row here. 3 in this first period right here makes it 12-4. A triple up for the Lady Blue Devils over the Lady Eagles. We have a foul called on Cordell, number 12. Tristan Reimer will draw her first foul right here. And takeaway right there, number 2. Somebody using their arm right there. I understand that. I appreciate that. I mean, we're seeing a lot of that from top to bottom right here. And both teams are doing it now. Inbound into the right side to Renee, back out to Bailey Trobe. Right side, puts it up, and it goes out of bounds off of Cordell with 31 seconds. There's a foul called on number 35 for Burns Flat. I believe it's 35. They got it on. Okay. That's 2 on Loudermilk. And on the free throw line, Bailey Trobe to shoot free shots. Nothing but net on that one. Good shot, Bailey Trobe, as she gets her first point of the ball game. She'll get to take one more from the free throw line. 12-4, should be 13-4, and 14-4. She hits both of her free shots. Bailey Trobe's got the money right there. She can hit those free shots, doing good. Good defense by the Cordell Lady Blue Devils, keeping the Lady Eagles at bay so far. Down the right baseline, number 20 comes in, back into the paint to Green. Starts to go in and up, and she's fouled somewhere. Kenley Dodd checks back in, and Emma Estes will check in, as does Abigail Preby for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Get a couple of them a few minutes breathers with 19 seconds left in this first period of play. It'll be Burns Flat inbounding underneath her own basket on the west side. Into Green, left side, elevates from 10 in front of the free throw line, and she hits her first 2 points of the ball game, making it 14-6. We're down to 9 seconds. There goes right side. Kenley Dodd was going to go in and shoot the layup, and is almost basically taken out of her hands. And so number 3 will draw the foul. As Peyton Garrison comes back in, Bailey Trobe comes back in. Quickly, Abigail Preby comes out, and Emma Estes comes back out with 8 seconds left in this first half of play. You got your shooters back in. Out on the right side, goes in and out of the hands of the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. So Emma Estes comes back in, and Abigail Preby come back in for 5.4 seconds. They come in for defensive purposes. This is just good personnel management right here, getting them in and out right here, keeping them fresh, keeping them ready. Inbound on the left side, coming down the court is Bayer on the left side. Tries to put one up from the left corner. Number 22 will draw the foul, and Abigail Preby draws her first foul of the ball game. With a half a second left, it'll be a shooting free shots for number 3. Is Cassia Bayer will shoot for the Burns Flat Deal City Lady Eagles. 14-6 is their score. Her first free shot is nothing but net. Rattles it in there, and Bayer has her 3rd point of the ball game. She'll take one more. 14-7. That's a double up for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils over the Burns Flat Deal City Lady Eagles. Second free shot's a little bit stronger. Comes in, pinballs around, and your first quarter score is Cordell 14, Burns Flat, Deal City 7. We'll hear it, take a break, and be right back. You're listening to Ball Game on Fox Radio.
At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 6 locations in southwest Oklahoma to serve you. They're in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. A family serving families. Available anytime you need them. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. And they're proud to support area young people and sponsor ball game broadcasts. Larry and Kim Eshitai, Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes. You can count on them and your time of need. RayandMarthas.com.
Welcome back to the Burns Flat, Deal City Lady Eagle Gymnasium here on senior night. First quarter's under is gone through, and Cordell at the end of the first quarter leads by a score of 14-7, a double up over the Burns Flat, Deal City Lady Eagles. But anything can happen. It's a long ways till the end of this walk right here. Possession area goes to the Lady Blue Devils. So on the far side, Kenley Dodd will inbound for the Lady Blue Devils and inbound in the backcourt to Renee Jaworski. Saw Big Sister as was before the ball game. I told her, I said, grab a jersey, come help. She said she'd love to now. So back over the top of the key, Mackenzie Gray. She got the double team big time out here back to Kenley Dodd, back out high to Renee Jaworski. She'll draw the double team here. Back over the right side, number 15 in for the Lady Eagles. That'll be Bloomer is in for the Lady Eagles. Over to the right side to Bloomer. In the right side, number 11. Good handoff right there to Espinoza. She took the handoff going for the layup. Took about 3 steps and thought, I better dribble. I'm a little bit far out. Turnover for the Lady Eagles. Back, good pressure defense by the Lady Eagles into Kenley Dodd. Give and go to Renee Jaworski. She goes right side, back out to Kenley. Back, nothing there. Comes back over to reset the offense. He got a chaser as they're going in. Her shot is blocked, and she gets her own loose ball back out to Mackenzie Gray. Back to Renee Jaworski. Back out to Renee. She'll set up at the top of the key. And 14 is 1 high and 4 low. A running jumper there by Mackenzie Gray off the front iron right there for the Lady Blue Devils, and it'll be Lady Eagle ball right here. Got 2 of them going to check back in for Cordell on the next break right here. I know Peyton Garrison's one of them. Figured Bailey Trobe's going to be the other one. Shot from the left side by the Lady Eagles. Good tip out by Emma Estes as she tipped it to her teammate Renee Jaworski. Back over the left side to Kenley Dodd. Kenley 3 balls off the iron right there. Had a good look at it. Rebounded by Emma Estes. Out to Mackenzie Gray on the right side to Renee Jaworski on the right wing. Into Abigail Preby. Out to Renee. Renee will start to work. That's a good matchup. Abigail Preby is in there against Loudermilk for the Burns Flat Deal City Lady Eagles. Size-wise, they're the same height. Into Abigail Preby. Abigail left side over to Renee Jaworski. She comes in. Puts up a shot from 10. She'll be fouled and go to the free throw line to shoot free shots right here. And the foul is on number 2. That'll be on Alexa Green. She'll draw her second foul of the ball game. And on the free throw line, Renee Jaworski, it's good. That's her first free shot in there. She has 10 points for Cordell. Emma Estes comes out, and Abigail Preby comes out to take a little break for the Lady Blue Devils. On the free throw line, everybody's in and set. 2 of 2 from the free throw line for Renee Jaworski. Gives her 10th and 11th point for the Lady Blue Devils. 16-7 is our score. The ball comes down to the Lady Eagles here on the near side. Pinballs off of a couple Lady Eagles. Goes over to Green, over the left side to Espinoza, top of the key. Back over on the left side, shot put up from distance right there. Mackenzie Gray gets the rebound, clears it out to Renee Jaworski. Shot was by Bloomer. Over on the left side to Mackenzie. Mackenzie holds the ball, gets it out to Peyton Garrison out high Top of the key into Bailey Trobe, right side, puts it up, gets her own rebound, comes out to the left side to Kenley Dodd. Kenley had a good look at a three, comes off the rim to the Lady Eagles, and it'll be Lady Eagle ball right here with 5 minutes left in this first half of play. Left side over to Bear. Bear with the ball. She'll work back out top of the key to Green at the top of the key. Guarded by Kenley Dodd. She said, well, I might have got a little close right there. And Kenley Dodd is called for her first foul called right here. So sub coming in for Burns Flat, number 21. We'll check back in as Nevaeh Williamson. And out comes number 35, Morgan Loudermilk for the Lady Eagles. And on the free throw line, number 2 puts up her free shot. It rolls around, comes out wrong, but it goes back to the Lady Eagles, and then they mishandle the ball, and it gives it back to Cordell. So 5 minutes left in this first half of play. Inbound, Renee Jaworski to Mackenzie Gray, back to Renee. Renee will bring the ball across the timeline, mid-court line, goes over the right side to Bailey Trobe. Bailey with the ball to Mackenzie Gray on the right side, finds an opening, drives in. Shot is up and off the glass. She's fouled on the way in right there. And so they're going to call her for a travel right there. So they're going to call her for a travel. So no problem. She got through traffic. One of them was going to call a foul, but she had traveled before she got the foul. She's getting through traffic, and it's hard to dribble between the double team. Good double team put on by the Lady Eagles. Out on the left side is Bear. She fights through the traffic. Other Lady Blue Devils losing the ball here on the near side. And good defense creates that turnover right here. 16-7, a 9-point lead for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Peyton Garrison comes down, inbound to McKenzie, back to Renee Jaworski. Renee will come down the top of the key to Garrison, left side over to Kenley Dodd. Kenley comes in, 3-ball, looking good, draws iron, comes out wrong for Cordell, rebounded by Espinoza. Tristan Reimer will check in on the next break for the Lady Blue Devils. Comes down on the right side for the Lady Eagles. Shot put up from distance, number 11. If you don't have to think about it, Gabriela Espinoza drops that in there from the right corner from distance. She has 5 points for the Lady Eagles, and that's a motion. That's a timing deal. There's a drive by Peyton Garrison, baseline left. Tries to get the pass out and stolen away by the Lady Eagles. And we have something called right here. They're saying the ball was kicked by Burns Flat, and so it'll be Cordell ball. As the ball came in, she got her foot on it, that third hand right there, and she got her foot on it. So Renee Jaworski inbounds to Mackenzie Gray. Mackenzie moves out near the top of the key. Nothing there, hands it off to Renee Jaworski on the left side, starts to drive in. There's 1, 2, 3 Lady Eagles scrambling on the ground for the ball with Renee Jaworski. It's a fight right there for the ball. 16-10, a 6-point lead for Cordell with 3:33 left in this first half play. There's a good drive in there by number 11, and so Espinoza has been making it happen. She has 7 points for the Lady Eagles, makes it 16-12, a 4-point lead. Out to Peyton Garrison, into Bailey Trobe. Looks right, goes left, puts up the shot, has it partially blocked by the Lady Eagles. It should be Cordell ball underneath their own basket on the east end of the court down here. So Renee Jaworski comes down to inbound for the Lady Blue Devils with 3:18 to go in this first half of play. Ball's inbound in traffic. There's 1, 2, 3 on the floor. They're going to call dual possession right there. They're trying to get it in the middle of the court for the traffic. Dual possession goes to Cordell, so Renee will inbound one more time. Comes in to Peyton Garrison. Peyton dribbles out of trouble, back to Tristan Reimer, back out high to Renee Jaworski on the right side. Renee takes the ball, gets it into Bailey Trobe at the free throw line. She'll dribble out of trouble to Mackenzie Gray, baseline right. As she keeps her dribble going, she goes to her knees. Out to top of the key is Tristan Reimer, puts up a 3. Rebound comes out to the Lady Eagles. Ball will be rebounded out to Bayer for the Lady Eagles. 2:45 to go in this first half of play. It's a 4-point lead for Cordell, 16-12. Right side over to Green, left side over to number 11, who's been shooting shots, is Espinoza. She'll bring it back to the top of the key. She'll come to the right side down to Bear on the right wing, or that's on the right side, back to Espinoza. Comes in through traffic, puts one up right there. Rebounded by Renee Jaworski on the right side. Clears it out to Tristan Reimer, back to Renee. Renee will go left side down to Bailey Trobe, right side over to Peyton Tristan Reimer, back left side to Mackenzie Gray. From the top of the free throw line, Bailey Trobe puts up a deuce. It bounces straight up in the air and comes straight back down. And there's another travel by the Lady Eagles with 2 minutes left in this first period of play. Number 20, Sienna Garcia, will check back in, and number 3, Pasea Bear, will check out for the Lady Eagles. Been inbound play for Cordell. Renee Jaworski's there to inbound to Bailey Trobe, left side to Mackenzie Gray, back to Renee. She puts up a 17-footer from the right side. Tristan Reimer with the rebound, gets it back out to Renee Jaworski, left side to Bailey Trobe, goes in baseline left. Nothing there. Peyton Garrison, right side from 5 off the rim. Bailey Trobe tips that ball away, and it comes back to the Lady Eagles on the far side out to Espinoza. She'll cross the timeline. She'll work up to the top of the key. 90 seconds left in this first half of play. Emma Estes is up to check in on the next break for the Lady Blue Devils. Emma Estes will come in, take a quick breather right here for Bailey Trobe to come out and take a little breather for 1:25 to go. Inbound to Tristan Reimer. She'll come up top of the key to Mackenzie Gray. Mackenzie holds the ball high. The Lady Eagles have come out of their full speed defense right here, and Alexa Green goes flying through and knocks the ball out of bounds for the Lady Eagles. So Cordell will inbound one more time. Tristan Reimer inbounds here in front of us into Mackenzie Gray. Mackenzie, top of the key. She'll go right side over to down the right corner to Peyton Garrison. Finds an opening, drives in and up, and it's good. Peyton Garrison has her deuce. That's 5 points for Peyton Garrison and a 20-12 lead, 8-point lead for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Ball comes down across the timeline to Green, down to Espinoza. The ball pinballs around, comes back to Green at the top of the key. Left side put up from about 12 off the rim, tipped out to Peyton Garrison. She out-hustles about 3 people for that ball right there. And with 30 seconds left in this first half of play, Cordell has the 20-12 8-point lead. Out to Tristan Reimer on the right side to Renee Jaworski. Ball stolen away by the Lady Eagles. Comes down right side to the number 20 and made a good stop right there, but slid just a little bit, and Sienna Garcia tried to make a good stop, but just wasn't enough traction to get that one to work right there. Inbound for the Lady Blue Devils. It was Tristan Reimer to Mackenzie Gray. Mackenzie back to Tristan on the right side, back to Mackenzie left side. Starts to come down, elevates from about 12, and Mackenzie Gray has her first 2 points of the ball game. 22-12, a 10-point lead for the Lady Blue Devils, and that will be your halftime score. You've been listening to the ball game right here on Fox Radio.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Friends, when you need appliances this year, come to Cordell and Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture, your Whirlpool appliance dealer. Washers and dryers, there's microwaves and stoves, refrigerators, freezers. Whirlpool is the absolute best. And Terry and Sarah service every doggone thing they sell. Always the lowest possible price, the best in hometown service. Whirlpool from Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It ain't hard to find. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Listen, friends, if you live in Ouachita County, getting a Cordell Beacon every week is a must. Be sure and get your copy. Get all the news from Cordell and other Ouachita County communities. Keep up to date on school activities. And check the ads from Cordell merchants and from other communities in Ouachita County. A long-time, very important part of Cordell and Ouachita County, the Cordell Beacon. Get your copy soon. The service department at Wheeler Ford in Cordell offers what you expect and deserve. Now, our service department does the job right the first time. You know, inventory's low right now, but if you tell David or Tom what you want in a new or pre-owned vehicle, if there's one available, they'll find it. In tough times and good times, Wheeler Ford is here for their customers. Wheeler Ford in Cordell, your kind of dealership. And we need an experienced technician. Call us at 580-832-3313.
My name is Jordan Benway, and I'm a proud graduate of Altus High School. When deciding where to start my college education, I wasn't sure where to begin. After searching and realizing that the option to stay in my hometown to receive an associate's degree at an affordable cost was available, I knew Western Oklahoma State College was the place for me. With over 20 degree programs, schedules that fit your needs, there is an option for everyone. Call 580-477-2000 or visit wosc.edu to get started today. Your future starts here.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
Equity Bank of Cordell is staffed by familiar faces, people who know you and care about their community. Equity Bank never forgets it's your money. That's why Equity Bank's team works hard to help families and businesses in Western Oklahoma with all their banking needs through rewarding and challenging times. Equity Bank of Cordell, building relationships that last.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, Communities of Care.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Evetts Drug in Cordell has served Cordell and Ouachita County for over 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evetts and daughter Farron and son Brandon are pharmacists that will take care of all your prescriptions and your over-the-counter needs. Evetts Drug also has lots of gift ideas. Just a few include fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now Evetts Drug offers wedding registry and baby registry. Trust me, it is the only drugstore you're ever going to need. Come see Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
At First National Bank and Trust in Cordell, we believe in the strength of community support and working hand in hand to make a difference. We also believe in supporting the efforts of our kids. That's the reason we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils. The First National Bank and Trust of Cordell wants to wish the Cordell Blue Devils great success. We're real proud of you. Come by and visit with us anytime at First National Bank and Trust, 120 South Market in Cordell.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken. Meat packs for every budget and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
Back here at the Burns-Flat-Dill City Gymnasium, it's halftime. It's just about over. Both teams got out. Neither team did any shoot-arounds right here. And it's a 22-12 10-point lead for the Lady Blue Devils, but the Lady Eagles have the possession area. They inbound to number 11. Down here is Espinoza. Gets it back over to Bayer. Ball's tapped loose. Stolen away by Renee Jaworski. She starts tapping. And if you grab her and hold on to her hand, she can't catch up with that loose ball and take the layup. And that's what Alexa Green did. She just grabbed her and stopped her, and she drew her third foul doing that. So the Lady Blue Devils will inbound right here in front of their bench. Mackenzie Gray is here to inbound, and number 2 comes out. Number 15 comes back in as Bloomer. Gets it into Tristan Reimer. Back out to Mackenzie Gray. Left side over to Peyton Garrison. Garrison comes back to the top of the key. Down the right side to Mackenzie Gray. She starts to go up and then said, nope, I can't go over the top of Loudermilk. She comes back in and puts up a shot. Loudermilk blocks it into the air. And Mackenzie Gray is giving up about a foot in height right there. But she's got the guts. She doesn't know she's shorter than the other players. Ball comes out high. Stolen away by Renee Jaworski. Right side. I bet they're not going to grab her that time. She puts up a 10-footer off the rim on the left side. Rebounded out by Tristan Reimer. Back down to Peyton Garrison. She has her pockets picked. Then it's thrown out of bounds off of the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. It'll be Burns Flat ball down at the end of the Cordell bench down here on the west end of the court. In full court pressure defense by the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Ball comes in on the far side. Comes into Bear. She'll cross the timeline down in the corner down here to number 20. And they're going to say it's out of bounds right there to number 20. It's Garcia. It'll be out of bounds. Oh, quick timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break and be right back. You're listening to the ball game on Fox Radio.
At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 6 locations in southwest Oklahoma to serve you. They're in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. A family serving families. Available anytime you need them. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. And they're proud to support area young people and sponsor ball game broadcasts. Larry and Kim Eshitai, Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes. You can count on them and your time of need. RayandMarthas.com.
Back here at the Burns-Flat-Dill City Gymnasium here in the third period of play is still 22-12. No score by either team as we've played just over a minute and 8 seconds. But turnover, and Coach McKee for Burns Flat said, girls, we got to talk about this. Settle down and play like I know you can right here. And on the far side, the ball's tipped out of bounds by the Lady Eagles, and it will be Cordell ball one more time. I did have an update right here that at halftime, Fort Cobb is winning over Hobart 25-22. That has to be a good ball game going on down there. Not as good as our ball game, but 22-12, a 10-point lead for Cordell Lady Blue Devils over Burns Flat. Over to back over to Kenley Dodd. Kenley goes down to Bailey Trobe on the left side, back out to Kenley. Kenley goes down to Peyton Garrison right side, starts to drive in. Back to Bailey Trobe right side, goes up, has deflected out by number 11. That'll be Espinoza. Comes by, it's a turnover for the Lady Blue Devils, goes back to the Lady Eagles, and we've played 2 minutes here into the third period of play. Said get up and get the defense going. Coming over here on the far side. We got 10 seconds in the half-court line violation. You got 10 seconds from the time you inbound it to cross the mid-court line, and 10 seconds seems like plenty of time if you're moving. Number 2 will check back in. Alexa Green will check back in for the Lady Eagles on the next break. Right side down to Peyton Garrison. Goes back to McKenzie. Left side over to Kenley. Into Bailey Trobe. Back to Peyton Garrison. Right side has her shot blocked by Morgan Loudermilk for the Lady Eagles. Ball will go down the right side to Espinoza. She gets the ball to the corner over to Bear. Lob pass in. Baseline right. Shot put up. Straight up in the air. Rebounded out by the Lady Eagles. Shot put up by number 11 from the near side. Espinoza has her second 3 of the night to go with 2 deuces. She has 10 points in the ballgame for the Lady Eagles, 22-15. A 7-point lead for the Lady Blue Devils. Out to Peyton Garrison, to Mackenzie Gray, into Bailey Trobe in the paint. Works right side, spin move, goes back out left side to Kenley. Back into Bailey Trobe, back out to Mackenzie Gray. Drives in to Peyton Garrison, right side. Oh, it rolled out right there. I think Josh Trent, it hurt him as bad as anything. He was rolling, and I rolled out because I thought that's going to roll in, and then it just crawled down the rim and bounced out. And Coach Trent just was right there with him right there. And foul on number 21. That'll be on Peyton Garrison. She'll draw her second foul. And going to the free throw line, that should be number 11, I believe. Shooting her first free shot. It's off the rim, and she'll get to take one more. Turn one more time. I know it's number 11. That'll be Gabriela Espinoza. She missed her first one. She should make her second attempt right here, as she's one shooting a lot of shots. She's got 2 threes and 2 deuces. This should give her her. Oh, that rattles in and out right there. Rebounded by Abigail Preby for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. So Abigail brings the ball down, gives it to Mackenzie Gray, goes left side over to Kenley Dodd. Lob pass down to Bailey Trobe, right side, puts one up and in and good. Bailey Trobe contested deuce right there on the right side. Makes it 24-15, a 9-point lead. Ball goes down on the right side to Espinoza. Comes back out high to Green. Green with the ball left side over here to the left corner to Bear. She'll back out of that, reset the offense to Green. She'll go to the top of the key. Loudermilk at the free throw line. Left side over to Bear. She hits the 3 for the Lady Eagles from the left baseline, and that's her. She's hit for the cycle. She's got a 3, a 2, and a 1, 6 points right there. And it's a 6-point lead for Cordell at 24-18. Under 4 minutes to go in this third period of play. Left side over to Kenley. Back out to, there's a drive. Bailey Trobe goes in on the right side, and she's fouled by number 35. That'll be Morgan Loudermilk's third foul of the ball game. She has the wingspan, and she has the ability to stop a lot of shots, block a lot of shots. She's a big defensive presence for the Lady Eagles in this ball game. Cordell inbound underneath her own basket. Mackenzie Gray inbounds to Bailey Trobe on the left side, gets it over the right side to Renee Jaworski off the back iron right here. Rebounded by Loudermilk for the Lady Eagles. She'll clear it out to number 11 as Espinoza. She'll go over to the right corner to Green on the right side. 3 balls, a little bit long, rebounded out to Bear. Baseline left, puts it back up, rebounded by Abigail Preby for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. That's 2 rebounds for Abigail in her limited playing time, but she's doing a good job size-wise down there. She's a good presence right there for the Lady Blue Devils. Into Bailey Trobe. Bailey comes to the near side. There's a wrestling match. Dual possession right here, and it'll be Cordell ball as number 2 Green goes down on the court, and Bailey Trobe and her had a wrestling match going on. Cordell will inbound down here on the west end of the floor. There to inbound is Renee Jaworski, and they're going to take her happen on the near side of the free throw line, and they're going to the far side of the race line into Kinley Dodd. 3 ball. Give the ball to Kinley. She's going to hit that thing. Good shooting by Kinley Dodd, and she has her first 3 points. There's a travel called on the Lady Eagles as they start up the court with 3 minutes left in this third period of play. It's a 27-18 9-point lead for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils, and Kinley inbounds out here to Mackenzie Gray. Mackenzie at the top of the key, comes in, back out to Kinley, back out to Mackenzie at the top of the key. And I hear into Bailey Trobe. Bailey with the ball, gets it out to Renee Jaworski, leaves it out for Mackenzie on the right side. She'll come down to the right wing, back out to left side to Kinley Dodd. Kinley back over to Mackenzie, right side to Bailey Trobe. In traffic, starts to go, and she's going to be called for travel right there. Coach Trent's going to shoot it. You got the right, you got the angle. Go ahead and shoot it from there instead of worrying about a turnover. Full court pressure by the Lady Blue Devils, putting pressure on the Lady Eagles in the backcourt. Into Espinoza, back over to Green, back to Bear on the left side. Bear comes down to the left corner, comes back out. Shot put up by Espinoza. Rebounds by Renee Jaworski. Has her pockets picked. You step through the traffic, get your own rebound, put it back up. Comes down to the right side to number 20. Garcia. Shot put back up. Rebound out to Bailey Trobe for the Lady Blue Devils. A lot of shots up and nothing happening right here. And with a possession stoppage, let the other team get some players in right here. You got Renee Jaworski coming out and Abigail Preby coming out. No, she's going to stay back in. Bailey Trobe comes back out. So as long as you got 5 and 5, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for both teams. 27-18, a 9-point lead for the Lady Blue Devils over the Lady Eagles here. Drive on the left side by Espinoza. Abigail Preby with her 3rd rebound in the ball game. Like I said, she's a good presence on the floor right here. She's earned her way onto the floor in this effort. Under 2 minutes to go to Tristan Reimer. Tristan steps up to the 3-point line over to Kinley Dodd. Back over to Mackenzie Gray, back to Kinley Dodd. She'll come back into Peyton Garrison at the free throw line, out to Mackenzie Gray. Starts to drive on the left side. And number 20 will draw the foul right there. That'll be on Sienna. Sienna Garcia draws her first foul called in the ball game. And it'll be an inbound play for Cordell with 96 seconds left in this third period of play. Into Peyton Garrison. Baseline right, goes in and up and is fouled on the way up. And I think it's by number 35. Number 11. Number 11, that'll be Gabriela Espinoza, draws her second foul of the ball game for the Lady Eagles. That could have been bad if Loudermilk would have got it, but on the free throw line, Peyton Garrison, free shot. Comes up short for the Lady Blue Devils. Peyton Garrison gets to take one more. She hit 1 of 2 of her earlier possession. She has 5 points in the ball game. Need to make this one with 94 seconds left in this third period of play. 27-18 is her score, and that comes off the front iron right there. Peyton usually makes that. That could be fatigue. Like I said, they had the day off yesterday as a snow day. Ball in the backcourt for the Lady Eagles, brought up by Green. A reach in there by Tristan Reimer. She said, I didn't mean to foul her. And from the far side, it looked like a foul, Paulie. From the front side where we were, she might not have fouled her. Tristan Reimer will draw her 3rd foul on that effort. Inbound to Green, comes back to Bear. Bear at the top of the key. Tristan stays with her. Out to Loudermilk, out on the right side to Garcia. Back to Loudermilk. Left side shot is up by Garcia on the left side, and she'll be fouled in the act of shooting. She'll shoot 2 fouls right here. Number 20 will draw the foul. That'll be Mackenzie. Didn't mean to do that. Give Mackenzie a foul right there. With 1:11 left in this third period of play, it's a 27-18 9-point lead for Cordell. Free shot rattles around and comes out wrong for Cordell, and that's Sienna Garcia's first free shot. She'll get to take one more. With 1:11 to go in this third period of play, Sienna Garcia's second one, she used the backboard and rattles it in off the back wall right there, makes it 27-19, an 8-point lead for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Down on the left side to Kinley Dodd. There's a travel on Cordell. Tristan Reimer checks in for Cordell. And let's see who else comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, she comes out, and I think Peyton Garrett. No, Peyton's still in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. For a second there, I thought we had 6 there. No problem. Into the right side to Loudermilk. She drives in, puts one up, and Loudermilk has her first points of the ball game. She ran right over Abigail Preby, but that's just good knowledge of where you're at, and like I said, Abigail Preby's doing a good job for Cordell. Back out to Mackenzie Gray. Top of the key to Renee Jaworski. 30 seconds left in this third period of play. Right side out to Renee. Back over to Mackenzie Gray. Starts to drive in. Abigail Preby ties it up with the Lady Eagles. Good job, Abigail Preby. 27-21, a 6-point lead for Cordell. And Abigail Preby comes out as Bailey Trobe checks back in for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Good hustle, good effort right there. And it'll be Burns Flat ball as they cross the timeline. Green has the ball, gets it over to Bear. Back out to number 11 is Espinoza. Left side back out to Green. Back out to Espinoza, top of the key. Back to Green, back to Espinoza. Right side, 3 ball. That's an air ball out of bounds. Well, it didn't come out of bounds. It's saved back in by Cordell. And a shot at the buzzer by number 11. And we'll take a break and be right back. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on Fox Radio.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Friends, when you need appliances this year, come to Cordell and Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture, your Whirlpool appliance dealer. Washers and dryers, there's microwaves and stoves, refrigerators, freezers. Whirlpool is the absolute best. And Terry and Sarah service every doggone thing they sell. Always the lowest possible price, the best in hometown service. Whirlpool from Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It ain't hard to find. It's somewhere in Cordell.
And it's somewhere in Burns Flats where the ball game's at tonight. The Lady Blue Devils and the Lady Eagles have a good one going on here. It's a 4-point lead for Cordell, 27-23 as we start this fourth and final period of play. That's 2 possessions, 4-point ball game. Good ball game the way we expected it to be. And inbound to McKenzie, back over the left side to Tristan. Baseline right into Bailey Trobe. Starts to work in down to Renee Jaworski. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them on the floor. Finally, Green comes up with for the Lady Eagles, clears it out to Loudermilk. Right side over to Bear. Bear will go down the right side, crossing the timeline. Sets the ball up, back out to Green at the top of the key. She'll start to drive in. Dishes it out high to number 11 is Espinoza. Mackenzie Gray has her covered up. Clears it back over to Green. Right side to Bear, puts up the 3. Comes off the rim right there. Got to number 11, Espinoza. And Peyton Garrison goes up, and she's fouled over the back by number 20. And Garcia draws the foul right there. Peyton Garrison made a good effort to get up and get that ball, but it was contested for the rebound. But the ball will come back to the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. 27-23, a 4-point lead for Cordell here in the early parts of the fourth quarter. Out to Kinley Dodd, into Mackenzie Gray, comes in, puts up a shot, rebounded by Garcia, Sienna Garcia for the Lady Eagles. That pass from Burns Flat comes the wrong way, and Cordell gets a travel in right here, gives the ball taken away from Burns Flat, gives it right back to him. So Bear Tasia Bear will inbound to Green, back over to Bear. She comes up the near side of the court. Renee Jaworski with her. Crossing the timeline over here to Espinoza. Espinoza down on the right side. Pin balls out off of Bailey Trobe, working hard for a rebound right here. And it'll be Burns Flat inbounding underneath their own basket. We get ready to inbound the ball. Comes in baseline left. Back down in the corner to Espinoza. And a travel is called on Burns Flat, and that's another turnover. Been a lot of turnovers in this ball game right here. 6:45. We played a minute 15 here into this fourth period of play. Inbound to McKenzie. McKenzie will come out to the top of the key for the Lady Blue Devils. Timeout on the floor by Cordell. We'll take a break and join them. You're listening to the ball game on Fox Radio.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Listen, friends, if you live in Ouachita County, getting a Cordell Beacon every week is a must. Be sure and get your copy. Get all the news from Cordell and other Ouachita County communities. Keep up to date on school activities. And check the ads from Cordell merchants and from other communities in Ouachita County. A long-time, very important part of Cordell and Ouachita County, the Cordell Beacon. Get your copy soon.
Back here at the Don Lemke Gymnasium, the Cordell Lady Blue Devils and the Burns Flat Dill City Lady Eagles. It's still a 4-point contest at 27-23. And, yeah, that's what it was at the end of the third period of play. And so we're still fighting for the first points of the fourth quarter. So we've played almost a minute and a half into this one. Actually, a minute and 21 seconds. So inbound on the far side for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils as Cordell called a quick timeout. Coach Josh Trent's got them lined out. And on the far side, Kenley Dodd inbounds to Mackenzie Gray, out to Peyton Garrison. Peyton Garrison goes back over to Kenley, back into Bailey Trobe. Bailey right side to Peyton Garrison, puts it up point blank range, which she had to shoot over to Loudermilk, and Morgan Loudermilk does a good job for the Lady Eagles. Ball comes down the court, crossing the timeline to Bear, down to the left corner to Green, puts up the 3 ball off the rim, rebounded by Mackenzie Gray. For the Lady Blue Devils, comes through traffic. Not a lot of defense there. She'll cross the timeline, and we've played 2 minutes here into the fourth period of play. Goes out high to Peyton Garrison. Garrison goes to the left corner, comes back out to Bailey Trobe to Mackenzie Gray. Mackenzie on the right side, down in the corner to Tristan Reimer. Back into Bailey Trobe right side. Has her shot taken away from her by Morgan Loudermilk. And number 2-3. Bailey Trobe will draw a foul right there. That's a little frustration foul. She went in and up on the right side, and Loudermilk was there and basically took the ball away from her. Out on the far side, ball comes back down, and Renee Jaworski takes that pass in for the deuce on the right side for the Lady Blue Devils, making it 29-23. First point scored here in the fourth period of play. Ball crossing the timeline. Timeout on the floor by the Burns Flat Dill City Lady Eagles. We'll take a break and join them. The ball game's on Fox Radio.
The service department at Wheeler Ford in Cordell offers what you expect and deserve. Now, our service department does the job right the first time. You know, inventory's low right now, but if you tell David or Tom what you want in a new or pre-owned vehicle, if there's one available, they'll find it. In tough times and good times, Wheeler Ford is here for their customers. Wheeler Ford in Cordell, your kind of dealership. And we need an experienced technician. Call us at 580-832-3313.
My name is Jordan Benway, and I'm a proud graduate of Altus High School. When deciding where to start my college education, I wasn't sure where to begin. After searching and realizing that the option to stay in my hometown to receive an associate's degree at an affordable cost was available, I knew Western Oklahoma State College was the place for me. With over 20 degree programs, schedules that fit your needs, there is an option for everyone. Call 580-477-2000 or visit WOSC.edu to get started today. Your future starts here.
Welcome back to the Burns Flat Dill City Cordell ball game. The Lady Blue Devils and the Lady Eagles have 5:35 left in this ball game. Cordell with a 6-point lead at 29-23. And Burns Flat will inbound on the far side, the south side of the gym here at midcourt. And inbound in the backcourt to Bear. Bear will draw the defense, comes across the timeline, comes in left side down the left wing. Shot. Oh, she started to shoot, and it was taken away from her. She drew the double team. You had Kinley Dodd on the backside and Mackenzie Gray on the front side. They double teamed her and took the ball away from her. You won't see that happen very often. Into Peyton Garrison, left side out to Kinley, way out high to Mackenzie. She puts up the 10-footer off the rim right here. Two Lady Eagles were there, and Bloomer comes down with the ball for the Lady Eagles. In the backcourt, Espinoza draws the double team for the Lady Eagles. She'll cross the timeline. She'll be to the near side to Bear. Bear will come down baseline left, and good effort right there by Kinley Dodd. Kinley said, I didn't mean to foul her, but that's big defense. You keep that up, Kinley, all the way through that. So Kinley Dodd, she said, well, it's okay. That's only your second foul of the ball game. That's 5 team fouls for Cordell, 5 team fouls for the Lady Eagles, and number 3, Bears on the free throw line. And she'll put her first one up. It's a high arcing shot. It comes off wrong. In her earlier attempt, she hit 1 of 2 right here. So she should hit this one right here. She has 6 points in the ball game for the Lady Eagles, 29-23. And her second shot rolls off the rim, rebounded by Bailey Trobe for the Lady Blue Devils. The foul will be on number 35, and Morgan Loudermilk will draw her 4th foul of the ball game. But Loudermilk and Bailey Trobe have had a real strenuous matchup. They've been working over each other the entire ball game, and Loudermilk has her 4th foul. She comes out. Bailey Trobe only has 2. That's who Abigail Preby has been matching up with when she's come in, and Abigail Preby has 2 fouls. So big effort right here by the Lady Blue Devils and the Lady Eagles. Into Bailey Trobe, out to Renee Jaworski, right side, drives in, goes to the right baseline. There's blocking foul called on number 11 for the Burns Flat Dill City Lady Eagles, and Gabriella Espinoza draws her 3rd foul. She went to the floor way too easily for that effort right there, and so as she does that, she's called for the block right here. Puts Renee Jaworski on the free throw line to shoot free shots. Nothing but net on that one for the Lady Blue Devils. That gives her another point right there, 30-23, and she'll get to take one more. Good high arcing shot, nothing but net. 4 of 4 from the free throw line tonight for Renee Jaworski. 31-23. It's an 8-point lead for the Lady Blue Devils. Down on the right side is Bear to the right baseline. Losing her foot, tries to throw it out of bounds off of Kinley Dodd. And she did that successfully then. So she did a spin moving through it off of Kinley Dodd, so it's off of Cordell. Inbound out on the right side to Bear. Bear comes over to the right side, back out to Espinoza, back to Bear. She'll come over the top of the key. She draws the double team. Left side to Green, puts up the 3 ball. And Peyton Garrison gets the rebound, clears it out to Mackenzie Gray. Mackenzie will take her time coming to the timeline. 4 minutes to go. We're halfway through this 4th period of play. Cordell with the 8-point lead at 31-23. Out to Mackenzie Gray. Mackenzie starts to work, clears it back out to Tristan Reimer. She comes down the right side, stolen away by Espinoza. It'll be out of bounds off of the Lady Eagles. She tried to knock it off of Cordell, but it hit Burns Flat last. That's good thought, good effort, just didn't work that time. Mackenzie Gray inbounds to Kinley Dodd, back to Mackenzie. Back out to Kinley on the left side. Kinley holds the ball back to Mackenzie on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 and 5. Just going to play keep away right here. You've got an 8-point lead with 3:15 left in this ball game. Burns Flat has to come out and put a little pressure on her. There's a touch foul by number 2. Green will draw her 4th foul for the Lady Eagles. And on the free throw line will be Mackenzie Gray. Mackenzie Gray gets ready for her first trip to the free throw line. And her first free shot rattles in and good. She's hit her 3rd point of the ball game. So McKenzie, let's have another one. 32-23, a 9-point lead for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. McKenzie gets ready for her second free shot. It's up. Back iron right here. Comes out wrong for Cordell, right for the Lady Eagles. It comes out to Bayer in the backcourt. Defense is with her. Down court we go to Bloomer, crossing the timeline to the far side. Shot put up from three-point land. That'll be an air ball out of bounds in the paint. 1, 2, 3, go down for that one. Trying to come up with a loose ball will be the Lady Eagles. There's a bump foul by Kinley as she just used a little body to bump right there. And Kinley Dodd, I'm impressed by how well these girls have improved and how good they're playing tonight. 2:50 to go here in this ball game. Inbound out high to Green. Turn around to Bear. She puts up a 10-footer. Ball comes back out to Espinoza. That's a rebound. Comes back out top of the key finally to the Lady Eagles to Green. Elevates from 10, rolls around and drops in. And Alexa Green has her second basket made in the ball game. 2 twos is what she's made. 32-25, a 7-point lead out to Bailey Trobe on the near side. Back to McKenzie at the top of the key. McKenzie goes down to the right side of the lane, back into Bailey Trobe, out to Peyton Garrison. Peyton Garrison is called for the travel right here. Clear the ball out. It'll be Lady Eagle ball right here. Inbound here on the west end. They're headed east right here. 32-25, 7-point lead with 2 minutes left in this ball game. Out on the far side, back to the near side to Bayer. Back over, she'll work back over the right side. Gets the ball down to the corner to Green. Back out high to Espinoza. Back out on the other side. The ball's turned over by the Lady Eagles. It'll be Cordell ball here with 1:57 left. Back in comes Loudermilk for the Lady Eagles, and number 21 comes out. That'll be Williams comes out, and they're saying stay down there on defense. Minute 54 left in the ball game. To me, Kinsey Gray on the left side. Good pick set by Bailey Trobe out high. Hands it off to Renee Jaworski. She'll take it out high on the left side. She'll start to work. She'll go down the left side. Hands it off to Kinley Dodd. Kinley comes back from the left corner to the right corner to Mackenzie Gray. Comes in left side out to Peyton Garrison. Out high to Bailey Trobe. Bailey droves in right side off the glass. Pinballs out to Bloomer for the Burns Flat Dill City Lady Eagles. With 82 seconds left in this ball game, the Lady Blue Devils have the 7-point lead at 32-25. Ball comes out high to Green. Green with the ball. Works back and forth. Right side over to Espinoza. Ball's tipped away by Bailey Trobe. She saves it back in point blank range. And Peyton Garrison goes high and taps it back in. She gets up, walking a little bit crooked, she said, but I'm fine. I just landed at different than what I would rather. Anyway, inbound by the Lady Eagles on the right side. Down to Bayer. Saving that ball right there for the Lady Blues. Good hustle, good effort by Peyton Garrison, but it'll be out of bounds off of Cordell. Good hustle right there. Ball coming back in, and Espinoza will inbound for the Lady Eagles. Gets it in out high. Back to Espinoza in the right corner. 3-ball, and it's good. Espinoza hits her 15th point. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break and join them. You're listening to Ball Game on Fox Radio.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
Equity Bank of Cordell is staffed by familiar faces, people who know you and care about their community. Equity Bank never forgets it's your money. That's why Equity Bank's team works hard to help families and businesses in Western Oklahoma with all their banking needs through rewarding and challenging times. Equity Bank of Cordell, building relationships that last.
Back here at the Burns Flat Dill City Gymnasium, 32-28, a 4-point lead right here for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils over the Burns Flat Deal City Lady Eagles with 54 seconds left in the ball game. 2 possessions. It's still anyone's ball game right here. Cordell's had surges where they've maintained real well and worked real well, and then Burns Flat has come back, put pressure on them, and got back in the ball game. They've been down by as much as 9 or 10 points, and then full court pressure by Burns Flat into Mackenzie Gray. She'll come down the left side. Lost her dribble, gives the ball back to the Lady Eagles right here, and with 50 seconds left, got a sub coming in for the Lady Eagles. Loudermilk comes back in for the Lady Eagles, and Bloomer will come out for the Lady Eagles. Loudermilk playing with 4 fouls, but at this point, you got to have her in there. It's a 2-possession ball game right here. And over there, Bear will inbound to Espinoza. She's at the top of the key. Waits, looks, comes back over to the near side to number 20, goes down the right side, puts a shot off the glass, and Garcia had a good shot. Foul is on number 21. That'll be on Peyton Garrison. Will draw her 3rd foul for the Lady Blue Devils. And this will put number 21 on the free throw line. I believe it is. She gets ready for her first free shot right here. Rattles out wrong for Cordell. And so Peyton Garrison, Bloomer will come back in, and Loudermilk will come out. Number 21 is Williams on the free throw line. She'll get to take one more right here. Second shot rattles around, comes out wrong. Mackenzie Gray with the rebound for the Lady Blue Devils. That was down here. And down here to Renee, cross the timeline to Kenley Dodd. Kenley Dodd, timeout on the floor by Cordell. With 30 seconds, we'll take a break and be right back. You're listening to the ball game on Fox Radio.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554. Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
Back here at the Burns Flat Deal City Gymnasium, 32-28, a 4-point lead. I said that's 2 possessions, but it really could be. If you make a 3 and get fouled, you could have a 4-point play right there. 30 seconds remaining in the ball game right here. And is Cordell going to take another timeout? Or are they going to? No, they're going to inbound on this side. They called it from this side, so they're inbounding on this side. So inbound for the Lady Blue Devils. Gets it into Bailey Trobe in traffic right here. They're going to say Fowler immediately. And Bayer draws her 2nd foul for the Lady Eagles. And with 26 seconds, so you ran off 4 seconds right there, 4.5 seconds technically. And Bailey Trobe to go to the free throw line. Bailey got to have 2 free shots right now. That's a 1-and-1 situation as Burns Flat has 19 fouls. Cordell has 17 fouls. Number 20, Garcia, comes out, and Loudermilk comes back in. Morgan Loudermilk comes back in for the Lady Eagles. Free shot is good for Bailey Trobe. She gets to take one more. Gives her 7 points in the ballgame, 33-28. Now that's a 5-point lead. Bailey, free shot, good. 4 of 4 from the free throw line for the Bailey Trobe in this ballgame tonight. 34-28 is a 6-point lead with 22 seconds left in the ballgame. Ball comes down to Bloomer on the right corner. Lob pass into Loudermilk. Ball pinballs around. A couple of them running into each other big time. And the foul will be on number 10, Renee Jaworski. She said, how did I foul her? There's a big collision right there between her and number 2, Green. And that's the 8th team foul by Cordell, so it's a shooting foul. And number 2, Alexa Green will go to the free throw line, shoot the 1-and-1 for the Lady Eagles. First free shot rips the net off, and she makes her 5th point of the ball game. She'll get to take one more. 34-29, a 5-point lead for Cordell with 15.5 seconds left, and she makes both of them. So these comes down, it's critical time to make your free shots. Inbound with a 4-point ball game. Foul on number 3. That'll be Bayer draws her 3rd foul for the Lady Eagles, and we walk to the other end to shoot free shots. Now, Bailey Trobe just made 2 of 2. I wouldn't want to foul her if I was on the other team, so Bailey Trobe will get to take the 1-and-1, as that's 10 team fouls on the Lady Eagles at this point. With 14.5 seconds, Bailey Trobe hits that one, so she'll get to take one more. 35-30 is our score with 14.5 seconds left in the ball game right here. Bailey Trobe ready, and she's hit 6 of 6 from the free throw line tonight. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a break and be right back. You're listening to Ball Game on Fox Radio.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Burns Flat Deal City Gymnasium. Not a lot of time left in this one, 14.5 seconds. Talking to Coach McKee for Burns Flat before the ball game, and he said they lost a close one last night, 1-possession ball game. This is just 2 possessions right here, and these can go either way. Both teams are good quality teams. Both teams are fighting for position and for an advantage, and it'll be Burns Flat ball with 14.5 seconds left. Cordell leads 36-30. Ball comes into Loudermilk at the free throw line. Out to Bloomer on the right side. Bloomer goes down the right corner. 3 ball. It's off the glass. Rebounded by Mackenzie Gray. And Mackenzie Gray is pushed out of bounds by number 15. We'll draw that one. That'll be Bloomer's first foul called in the ball game with 6.3 seconds left in the ball game. And we'll walk to the other end. As happened on the east end, we're walking to the west end to shoot free shots. Mackenzie Gray, time to shoot a couple free shots. Mackenzie, need free shots right here for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. 36-30 is your score with 6.3 seconds left. First one boinked off the back iron right there. Now I could shoot them that way, Mackenzie. I want you to go ahead and make them and show me how it's done right here. 36-30 is their score, and she rips the net off of that one. So she hits 1 of 2 on the possession. 37-30. So shot at the buzzer is banked in by number 11, Espinoza, as she hits that big 3 right there. Final score will be Cordell 37, the Lady Eagles 33. I'll run you down some scores right here. Sienna Garcia hit 1 free shot in the ball game. Natalie Bloomer was in without scoring. Gabriella Espinoza just hit that big 3 at the buzzer. She winds up with 18 points for the Lady Eagles. She had 1, 2, 3, 4 threes and 3 deuces. Morgan Loudermilk winds up with 2 points in the ball game. She did a great ball game. Fuentes got to start, and Williams got to start without scoring. Then Bayer had 6 points. She had a 3, 2, and a 1. She had 6 points, and then Alexa Green hit 2 free shots late and a deuce, and then another 2. She winds up with 6 points for the Lady Eagles. As the Cordell Lady Blue Devils win this ball game over the Lady Eagles, Abigail Preby was in for defensive purposes, did a good job there. Peyton Garrison hit 5 points for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Mackenzie Gray had 4. She had 2 from the field and 2 free shots made. Tristan Reimer, no points. I think I'm not even sure she took a 3. Kenley Dodd hit a big 3 for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Emma Estes was in, had no points. And Renee Jaworski had a big ball game. Let's get the other one. Bailey Trobe right here. Impressive. 6 of 6 from the free throw line to go with 2 deuces. She winds up with 10 points for Cordell. And Renee Jaworski, one of our all-stars right here. She had 3 threes in the first quarter, a 2 and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. So her 9 gives her 15 points in the ball game for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils as they win this one by a final of Cordell 37, Burns Flat 33. We'll hear from our sponsors and be back for the boys matchup. You've been listening to the ball game right here on Fox Radio.
Evetts Drug in Cordell has served Cordell and Washita County for over 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evetts and daughter Farron and son Brandon are pharmacists that will take care of all your prescriptions and your over-the-counter needs. Evetts Drug also has lots of gift ideas. Just a few include fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now Evetts Drug offers wedding registry and baby registry. Trust me, it is the only drugstore you're ever going to need. Come see Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
At First National Bank and Trust in Cordell, we believe in the strength of community support and working hand in hand to make a difference. We also believe in supporting the efforts of our kids. That's the reason we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils. The First National Bank and Trust of Cordell wants to wish the Cordell Blue Devils great success. We're real proud of you. Come by and visit with us anytime at First National Bank and Trust, 120 South Market in Cordell.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken. Meat packs for every budget and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 6 locations in southwest Oklahoma to serve you. They're in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. A family serving families. Available anytime you need them. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. And they're proud to support area young people and sponsor ball game broadcasts. Larry and Kim Eshitai, Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes. You can count on them and your time of need. RayandMarthas.com.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Friends, when you need appliances this year, come to Cordell and Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture, your Whirlpool appliance dealer. washers and dryers, there's microwaves and stoves, refrigerators, freezers. Whirlpool is the absolute best. And Terry and Sarah service every doggone thing they sell. Always the lowest possible price, the best in hometown service. Whirlpool, from Cordell TV, appliance, and furniture. It ain't hard to find. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Listen, friends, if you live in Ouachita County, getting a Cordell Beacon every week is a must. Be sure and get your copy. Get all the news from Cordell and other Ouachita County communities. Keep up to date on school activities. And check the ads from Cordell merchants and from other communities in Ouachita County. A long-time, very important part of Cordell and Ouachita County, the Cordell Beacon. Get your copy soon. The service department at Wheeler Ford in Cordell offers what you expect and deserve. Now, our service department does the job right the first time. You know, inventory's low right now, but if you tell David or Tom what you want in a new or pre-owned vehicle, if there's one available, they'll find it. In tough times and good times, Wheeler Ford is here for their customers. Wheeler Ford in Cordell, your kind of dealership. And we need an experienced technician. Call us at 580-832-3313.
My name is Jordan Benway, and I'm a proud graduate of Altus High School. When deciding where to start my college education, I wasn't sure where to begin. After searching and realizing that the option to stay in my hometown to receive an associate's degree at an affordable cost was available, I knew Western Oklahoma State College was the place for me. With over 20 degree programs, schedules that fit your needs, there is an option for everyone. Call 580-477-2000 or visit WOSC.edu to get started today. Your future starts here.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
Equity Bank of Cordell is staffed by familiar faces, people who know you and care about their community. Equity Bank never forgets it's your money. That's why Equity Bank's team works hard to help families and businesses in Western Oklahoma with all their banking needs through rewarding and challenging times. Equity Bank of Cordell, building relationships that last.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, Communities of Care.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Burns Flat Deal City Gymnasium as we're ready for the boys event right here. The girls was a big ball game right here where Cordell came up and won that one. Now then it's time for the boys, and Cordell Blue Devil boys and the Burns Flat Deal City boys. I had a note right here. I was talking to Coach Calk, and he said that Misty was listening in, her folks were listening in, and his folks were listening in. And I know her folks used to be from Snyder, and I think his folks were from up north. I can't tell you for sure where it used to be. But we got seniors starting for the Eagles here tonight, so we're looking for a big ball game right here all the way around, because you've got on senior night, some of your seniors don't always start, but tonight they do on senior night. So you got Josh Mooney, Jacob Flores, Brayton Martinez, Caden Williams, and Adam Kennedy starting for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. For the Cordell Blue Devils, I wasn't paying attention when they were introduced. We was doing a few other things, but Blaine Larson, Danny Corbin, Cameron Rivera, J.D. Maddox, and Noah Ramsey starting for the Cordell Blue Devils. Cade Walker is on our roster, but we know Cade's not going to play tonight, so Cade, just get well soon, do what you have to, and get her done now. Josh Mooney will be jumping center against Danny Corbin. It's control of the backcourt to Cordell. That doesn't happen that often right here, and it'll be Cordell ball. Blaine Larson to Danny Corbin on the left side. Corbin starts to drive in, dishes out to Scout Regier on the right side. Well, who's not there? Okay, shot put up from distance by Cordell. Rebounded out by Jacob Flores for the Cordell Blue Devils. And we'll come back to the other end for Burns Flat. On the left side, there's a drive in the paint, dishing out to Williams. Right side goes in and up. Ball's rebounded on the left side by number 2. And Josh Mooney has the first 2 points of the ball game for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. And we've only played 40 seconds right here. So it will be Cordell ball over to Danny Corbin on the left side. Danny goes back out to the top of the key. He'll go back out and set up from that point. Works into the paint, dishes out to Blaine Larson on the right side. Blaine starts to work right there, gets the ball back over to Danny Corbin. Corbin comes in, splits through traffic out to J.D. Maddox. J.D. comes in, puts up about a 5-footer, tipped out here by Noah Ramsey for the Cordell Blue Devils. But I think he was out of bounds when he tipped it. It'll be Burns Flat ball. Burns Flat leading 2-0 here in the early going. Ball will be brought up the court by number 11 is Flores. He'll go to the right side. Number 24 is Canaday. Canaday goes right side. He got double teamed. Had Scout Regier front side, Danny Corbin backside, and Cordell has the ball back over to J.D. Maddox on the right side to Blaine Larson at the top of the key. Blaine starts to work. Back over the right side to Danny Corbin. Elevates from about 12 on the right side. Off the rim, rebounded by Braden Martinez for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. Left side, 3-ball off the rim, rebounded left side by number 2. And Josh Mooney has his second deuce. It's a 4-0 lead for the Eagles over the Cordell Blue Devils. Blaine Larson with the ball, crossing the timeline. At the top of the key, works over to the right side to J.D. Maddox to Danny Corbin. Corbin starts to work back out here to Scout Regier. Left side to Noah Ramsey. Puts up to 3. Rebounded by number 11 is Jacob Flores. Flores with the ball down to the right corner. Number 24 is Canaday in the corner. In the paint, right side. Turnaround from point blank range. And Josh Mooney back-to-back deuces right here. And timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break and join them on a quick break. You're listening to Ball Game on Fox Radio.
Evetts Drug in Cordell has served Cordell and Ouachita County for over 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evetts and daughter Farron and son Brandon are pharmacists that will take care of all your prescriptions and your over-the-counter needs. Evetts Drug also has lots of gift ideas. Just a few include fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now Evetts Drug offers wedding registry and baby registry. Trust me, it is the only drugstore you're ever going to need. Come see Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell.
Back here at the Burns Flat Gymnasium, 5:39 left in this first period of play, and the Burns Flat Dill City Eagles have a 6-0 lead in the early going right here. And that's all Josh Mooney. Good ball movement right here, and then Mooney's had point-blank range layups left side and right side, so good effort right there. They cleaned up a little bit of moisture might have been by on the huddles right here. Inbound, Danny Corbin inbounds to Blaine Larson. Larson comes into the right side, clears it out to Corbin on the right wing, comes in the paint, dishes it out to Noah Ramsey on the near side, goes back out to Blaine Larson. Blaine Larson to the left wing to Noah Ramsey. Ramsey starts to work, goes in the paint right side, out to Blaine Larson right side, elevates from about 10, comes off the front iron, rebounded out by number 20 is Martinez for the Burns Flat Dill City Eagles, clears it out to number 11 is Flores. Flores on the left side. The ball's tipped out of bounds by Cordell. It'll be Danny Corbin landed a little bit wrong. He said, Coach, let me have a little break. So Thomas Reimer will check in for the Cordell Blue Devils. Said, no, we're waiting. Okay, Thomas Reimer comes in, and Danny Corbin comes out to take a quick break. And I don't see Cameron Rivera down here on the bench for the Cordell Blue Devils. Inbound on the right side. Shots put up by Caden Williams, and a foul's going to be called on Cordell as good defense right here. But number 2-4, that'll be Scout Regier, draws his first foul. I thought that was Scout. He had good position right there. And it'll be a free shot shooting time for number 21, Caden Williams for the Burns Flat Dill City Eagles. That one comes out wrong for Burns Flat. And it will be a second attempt right here for Caden Williams and the Eagles. And that one rolls around, comes out wrong, rebounded by J.D. Maddox for the Blue Devils, clears it out to Blaine Larson. Blaine will come down the middle of the court. He'll work over to the right side, puts up a 3-ball, in and out, no good. Touched out to Burns Flat, comes down to Mooney on the left side, top of the key out to Kennedy. Kennedy starts to work in, and a foul called on Cordell. Number 11 to draw that foul will be Thomas Reimer, trying to make a stop right here, and Thomas Reimer draws his first foul. Be an inbound play for the Eagles as underneath their own basket on the west end of the floor. Into number 2, hits Cordell in the back right here, and it'll be out of bounds off of Burns Flat because they jumped in and grabbed the ball and hadn't established inbounds yet. So inbound to Blaine Larson. Blaine Larson will come down the left side to Thomas Reimer. Reimer with the ball, gets the ball back out to Blaine Larson. Larson with the ball at the top of the key. He'll work over to the right side. Spin move in the paint, back out to Reimer. Reimer left side, top of the key to Blaine Larson. Starts to work, comes back in, finds an opening, goes in, elevates from 12 on the left side. Rebounded out by Flores for the Burns Flat Dill City Eagles. Layup from way on the left side. And Jacob Flores puts a nice jump shot up from the left side, and it's an 8-0 lead for the Eagles over the Blue Devils. I see Thomas Reimer is here. Dual possession is called right here. Thomas Reimer goes to the floor, and number 2-4 White. They're going to give Scout Regier a foul right there. So Scout Regier, I've got him with one foul. 2-4 White. That'll be on Adam Kennedy for Burns Flat, draws the foul. And it'll be inbound by Danny Corbin, who checks back in for the Cordell Blue Devils as Scout Regier comes out to J.D. Maddox, top of the key, right side over to Noah Ramsey, back out to Blaine Larson. Down the corner, Thomas Reimer. Got to get motion going, back out top of the key to Blaine Larson to reset the offense for the Blue Devils. 8-0 lead for the Burns Flat Dill City Eagles over the Cordell Blue Devils. To Danny Corbin at the free throw line, clears it out to Thomas Reimer, back out to Blaine Larson. Larson with the ball, works, gets it over to J.D. Maddox. J.D. holds the ball, comes in on the right side, and back out to Corbin. Corbin works in the left side. And a foul is called on number 2 for Burns Flat. That'll be on Josh Mooney as he draws his first foul for the Eagles, and it'll be a inbound play for Cordell. Blaine Larson to inbound for the Blue Devils. Into Danny Corbin, left side layup, no good. Put back up by J.D. Maddox, point blank range, and a foul's going to be called on Burns Flat. Number 20 draws the foul. It'll be Braden Martinez who draws his first foul. This put J.D. Maddox on the free throw line for the Cordell Blue Devils to give Cordell their first points of the night. J.D. hits his first one, so it's an 8-1 lead for the Burns Flat Dill City Eagles over the Cordell Blue Devils. J.D. gets ready to take his second free shot as he gets ready for that one. It's up and in and good. Nothing but net. 2 of 2 from the free throw line for J.D. Maddox. 8-2 is their score right here, and it'll be down on the left side for the Burns Flat Dill City Eagles. Out high at the top of the key to Flores. Flores goes back over to the left corner. The number 20 is Martinez, and a travel is called on Burns Flat. It'll be Cordell ball with 3 minutes left in this first period of play. Burns Flat leading 8-2 here in the first period of play. Out to Blaine Larson. Ball comes down to Danny Corbin. Corbin draws the double team. Back down to Noah Ramsey. Baseline left into J.D. J.D. Ties it up with number 11. Jacob Flores and J.D. Maddox tied it up. Dual possession gives it to the Eagles from Burns Flat. 2:47 to go in this first period of play. 8-2 is our lead for the Eagles over the Cordell Blue Devils. Out to the over to the left baseline is Martinez. Back out to the top is Flores for Burns Flat. Over to 24 is Canaday. Canaday with the ball gets it back out, working in the perimeter. Into number 21, point blank range. Shot is put up by Williams, and a foul is called on Cordell somewhere. Number 4 draws the foul. Danny Corbin draws his first foul called in this ball game. And on the free throw line will be Caden Williams, number 21, to shoot free shots. 2:29 to go in the first period of play. First free shot is up and off the front of the iron right here. He was in the act of shooting, so he'll get to take one more. Canaday gets ready. Williams gets ready for his and he makes that one for his first point of the night. Makes it 9-2, a 7-point lead for the Eagles over the Blue Devils here in the first period of play. Out to Blaine Larson, back to Danny Corbin, into J.D. Maddox, left side over to Noah Ramsey. Knocked out of bounds by Braden Martinez here on the left side. Goes to the Burns Flat bench right here, and it will be Cordell ball. Danny Corbin inbound to Blaine Larson in the backcourt. He'll cross the timeline, work back over the right side, back to Danny Corbin. The ball comes loose, stolen away by the right side's off the rim, put back up by number 11. Ball pinballs around, and Cordell can't find the handle on it. Another shot comes down, and finally J.D. Maddox finds the handle on that one. And under 2 minutes to go in this first period of play, it's a 9-2 lead for the Eagles from Burns Flat. J.D. Maddox goes in and up from about 10 foot out, and there's about 3 of them tried to stop him from shooting right there. And number 2, Josh Mooney, will draw his second foul for the Burns Flat Dill City Eagles. And we got number 20 going to check in. Martinez is going to check in on the near side. He just wanted a towel right there. On the free throw line, J.D. Maddox, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Let's have one more. Shouldn't say it that way, but J.D. is the one to do it for the Cordell Blue Devils. 9-3 is their score, a 3-1 margin. And J.D., 4 of 4 from the free throw line for the Cordell Blue Devils. If it weren't for free shots, Cordell wouldn't be on the board yet. 9-4 is their score. Reimer comes out as Scout Reguera comes back in for the Cordell Blue Devils. I was talking about Ryan Cow, talked about all those players. I know Mickey's listening in. He got it on. He said, I finally found the video of it, so he's watching also. 9-4 is their score with 95 seconds left in this first period of play. The 5-point lead by the Burns Flat Dill City Eagles. Number 11 is Flores out here at the top of the key, picked up by Blaine Larson. Over to number 20 is Martinez. Goes back out to Flores, left side, over to the left corner to Canaday. Canaday with the ball. Back out to Flores, right side over here to Martinez. In the paint, goes down baseline right to number 2, starts to drive in. Nothing there out of the top of the key. Good defense by Noah Ramsey. Ball comes in right side. Shot is off the glass by number 21. And got foul calling right here, number 24, maybe, Canaday will draw the foul. I knew he had the 2 up. I'm not sure if he had the 4 or not right here. I think it's on number 24, Canaday, and it's on Cordell, number 24. So Scout Reguera draws his second. The inbound play for the Eagles, put up the shot. Rebound comes back out to the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. Number 24, Canaday, that on the right side to Mooney. Pass goes wide. Lane Larson comes up with the ball. It's a 5-point lead for Burns Flat as we go down to 40 seconds left in this first period of play. Back out to Noah Ramsey, into Danny Corbin from 10 foot out on the left side. Ball's tipped out of bounds by the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles, and it'll be Cordell ball with 35 seconds left in this first period of play. Thomas Reimer checks back in, and Scout Reguera comes out for Cordell. Blaine Larson inbounds to the left side to Noah Ramsey. Ramsey comes over, puts up about a 12-footer, and Noah Ramsey has the first 2 points put in by the Cordell Blue Devils from the field right here. Makes it 9-6, a 3-point lead. Out on the right side, 3 ball put up by number 20 is Martinez. Ball pinballs around, and shot put up by Burns Flat. Left side back in to Mooney, and Mooney has his 4th deuce for the Eagles. Cordell cannot buy a rebound right here on either end of the court, and on the pass over here, Cordell takes the travel, thought was out of town, and tried to launch one right here, but Burns Flat will inbound with 1.4 seconds remaining. Half-court shot, had a chance right there, and at the end of the first period of play, it's Burns Flat 11, Cordell 6. We'll be right back. The ball game's on Fox Radio.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
At First National Bank and Trust in Cordell, we believe in the strength of community support and working hand in hand to make a difference. We also believe in supporting the efforts of our kids. That's the reason we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils. The First National Bank and Trust of Cordell wants to wish the Cordell Blue Devils great success. We're real proud of you. Come by and visit with us anytime at First National Bank and Trust, 120 South Market in Cordell.
As we come back and get ready for this second period of play, the Eagles from Burns Flat Deal City have the 11-6 lead right here over the Cordell Blue Devils. And possession here goes to Cordell. They'll inbound on the far side of the court, and we're headed to the east end. That initial play was stolen away by the Eagles by Dalton Davis, who just checked in for Burns Flat. And Dalton Davis goes over the right side to number 11. Shot put up from distance, rattles around, and there's a foul on the floor right here by number 22, Noah Ramsey, I do believe, right here. No, number 11 will draw the foul. Thomas Reimer will draw the foul right here, so that'll be his second foul called in the ball game. And number 21 will go to the free throw line. Caden Williams will get to shoot the free shot. First one comes off the back iron a little bit strong, and he gets to have one more. 11-6 is our score. 5-point lead for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. Second one comes off wrong, and that'll be number 2, Josh Mooney. He'll draw his third foul. Yes, for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. And it'll be an inbound play for Cordell to Danny Corbin here on the left side. Corbin comes over to the left wing right here, goes back top of the key to J.D. Maddox. J.D. with the ball, back out to Blaine Larson, back out to Thomas Reimer, left side over to Danny Corbin. Little head fake, tries to get a spin move in the paint, left side, and it rolls in there for Danny Corbin. He's had so many of those that have been close in the last 2 ball games. They just have not gone. This one went in finally. He's the one that you expect to do that, and he expects to make it too. Out to Mooney on the right side, baseline right to Burns Flat, turn around from 10. Number 10 makes his shot right there for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. And with a timeout on the floor, we'll take a timeout and join them. You're listening to the ball game on Fox Radio.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken. Meat packs for every budget and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
Welcome back. Possession here goes to the Cordell Blue Devils. Danny Corbin inbounds to Blaine Larson, back over the right side to Thomas Reimer. Back in paint to J.D. Maddox. Right side goes in and up right side. Do we count the deuce? Number 21. Do we count the deuce? Yes. I know we do. Number 21, yes. Number 21, Caden Williams draws his first foul and count the deuce for J.D., and he'll get to take the traditional three-point play. And it's in and good. So he's hit 5 of 5 from the free throw line, and it makes it a 13-11 2-point lead for the Cordell Blue Devils, for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles over the Cordell Blue Devils. And out high to number 11, right side over to number 20 is Martinez. Back over the left side, number 12, little head fake right there to Davis. Gets it back out to number 11, back over to Davis on the left side. Pass it back out to number 11 is Flores. Back over to Davis on the left corner. Thomas Reimer has him covered up. Back out to Davis. Starts to elevate, goes in left side to Davis. Number 21, Caden Williams, makes that one on the left side on kind of a backdoor layup type situation. And it makes it 15-11, a 4-point lead. Comes down to Corbin here on the near side. Down to near side. J.D. Maddox goes in and up and has his shot blocked as he goes down. Ball comes back down the court to Flores from Burns Flat. Right side over here to number 12 is Davis. Back over left side, left corner, back out to Flores. Flores goes back to the left corner. Ball's tapped away by the Cordell Blue Devils. In comes Blaine Larson for the Cordell Blue Devils. Back out to Danny Corbin, back to Blaine. From three-point land, front iron right there, comes out wrong for Cordell. Rebound by Flores for Burns Flat. Burns Flat, he drives in the paint, has the ball knocked out of his hands, and Aiden Middendorf to check in for the Cordell Blue Devils on this possession as number 22, Noah Ramsey, comes out for Cordell. 15-11, a 4-point lead for Burns Flat, and Danny Corbin to inbound to Blaine Larson on the far side. Number 10 came out. I think he caught an elbow, a flying elbow a while ago, Schneeberger, so he came out and back out high to Aiden Middendorf at the top of the key. Right side over to Corbin, out to J.D. Maddox, out to Blaine Larson. Larson in, back out to Aiden Middendorf, out to Danny Corbin. Comes in, out to Blaine Larson again to reset the offense right here. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Blaine Larson almost loses his dribble, gets it out to Danny Corbin. Corbin elevates from the free throw line. Rebound out by number 5. It'll be Huffmaster for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. Comes in the paint, dishes back out to the near side to number 11 is Flores. Flores goes over the left corner to Davis. Ball pinballs off of the Eagles. They said, nope, J.D. got a hand on it. So Noah Ramsey checks in, and Blaine Larson comes out to take a quick breather. 15-11 is our score with 4:28 to go in this first half of play. Ball inbound out here, comes out high to Davis, loses the handle on it. Finally comes back out to Burns Flat. Number 34 is in for the Eagles right here, as number 40 is for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. And Burns Flat lose the handle on it. It'll be Cordell ball. Danny Corbin will bring the ball up the court for the Cordell Blue Devils. Right side over to Thomas Reimer. Reimer comes back out to J.D. Maddox at the top of the key. J.D. works into the three-point arc. Left side over to Aiden Middendorf. And he'll be called for a travel right here. And they'll turn that ball back over to the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles right here. And for the Burns Flat, number 34 to inbound That will be, he's not on this roster right here. I'll only have to guess who he is. Out on the right side, number 5 puts up a 3-ball, goes to the cheerleaders over there, and it's out of bounds off of Burns Flat, so it'll be inbound the ball. Number 40's on there. That'll be Gage Stiegel is in for Burns Flat. So it will be Cordell ball. So we'll go from that point. Gage and Blaine Larson's back in, out to J.D. Maddox out high. Back down to Danny Corbin on the left side. Corbin starts to work. Back over to Blaine Larson, baseline left, drives in, dishes out right side, comes back out to Scout Regier, turnaround from 10 on the right side. Little off balance, good effort, and good notion, just didn't fall. 3.5 left in this ball game, in this first half of play. 15-11. There's a drive. Shot is in by number 5, and Sebastian Huffmaster has his first 2 points of the ball game for the Burns Flat Dill City Eagles. Makes it 17-11, a 6-point lead. Into J.D. Maddox at the free throw line, puts up a high jump shot right there. Rebounded out to the Eagles, out to Flores. Flores goes right side to number 12. And Davis, Dalton Davis hits a big 3 on the right side. That'd be a Red Bull gives you wings type operation. 20-11, back to a 9-point lead. Left side down here to Noah Ramsey, back out high to Danny Corbin. Corbin right side over to Blaine Larson, back out to Scout Regier. Back to Blaine Larson on the right side, draws the double team. Steps through traffic, scoop layup for Blaine Larson, and he draws his first points of the ball game for the Cordell Blue Devils. It's been a little bit of a drought. Usually he has more points than that. 2.5 left in this first half, and it's a 20-13 7-point lead for the Eagles over the Cordell Blue Devils. Out to number 34 on the near side. Starts to look at that one, backs up, puts up the 3-ball, and he gets a 3 right there. So number 34 gets that one. And Gage is in, out to Blaine Larson, out to top of the key. Blaine Larson draws iron right here. Rebounded by Burns Flat. And we have a foul called number 20 on Cordell. That will be, they're going to say it's J.D. draws his first one. Yep, J.D. Maddox draws his first foul right there. I don't know where they were at when that happened, but 2 minutes left in this first half of play. Burns Flat with the ball and a 10-point lead at 23-13. Out of the top of the key, right side over to number 15 who just checked in for Burns Flat. Shot put up from distance by number 34, and Danny Corbin gets the rebound and clears it out to Blaine Larson. Larson brings the ball down the court to the middle of the floor, left side over to Noah Ramsey. Noah Ramsey hits a big deuce right there. That's a deuce. Noah Ramsey gets his second deuce of the ball game. Makes it 23-15, an 8-point lead for the Burns Flat Dill City Eagles. Out of the top of the key, left side, Davis puts up a shot. Noah Ramsey with the rebound out to Blaine Larson. Larson comes down to J.D. Maddox on the right side. He elevates, goes up on the right side, and he'll be fouled by number 10. That'll be on Luke Schneeberger. Luke Schneeberger draws his first foul in the ball game that I've got him with. Let's put J.D. Maddox on the free throw line to shoot free shots. 23-15, an 8-point lead with 1:13 left in this first half of play. And J.D., that's why I didn't say it. I know there's a little fatigue in there, but he'd hit 5 in a row till he missed that first one. Now he's got it re-figured out and should make this one right here. Nothing but net on that one. So 6 of 7 from the charity stripe, and he has 8 points in the ball game. 23-16 is their score. Out to number 15 on the near side, top of the key to number 11, left side over to 34. Give and go right here. Comes out to Cordell. Noah Ramsey with the ball. Blaine Larson right side elevates, and it's good. Back-to-back deuces for Blaine Larson. And it's a 23-18 with 45 seconds left in this first half of play. Number 11 with the ball is Flores. Starts to work, goes down the right side. A little bit of slide. He puts up one-handed. Scout Regier goes big and gets a rebound for the Cordell Blue Devils with 35 seconds left in this first half. Blaine Larson across the timeline. Comes back over to Scout Regier on the right side. Out to Danny Corbin. Corbin with the ball. down to J.D. Maddox, baseline right, back out to Corbin. Corbin jump pass over to Noah Ramsey, down to J.D. left side, puts it off the glass, and pinball and around the ball comes out to the Burn Flat Deal City Eagles with 7 seconds. Elevates from the left side, banks it off the glass, and number 11, Flores, makes his second deuce in the ballgame. And at halftime, it's Burns Flat 25, Cordell 18. We'll hear from our sponsors and be right back. You're listening to the ballgame on Fox Radio.
At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 6 locations in southwest Oklahoma to serve you. They're in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. A family serving families. Available anytime you need them. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. And they're proud to support area young people and sponsor ball game broadcasts. Larry and Kim Eshitai, Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes. You can count on them and your time of need. RayandMarthas.com.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Friends, when you need appliances this year, come to Cordell and Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture, your Whirlpool appliance dealer. Washers and dryers, there's microwaves and stoves, refrigerators, freezers. Whirlpool is the absolute best. And Terry and Sarah service every doggone thing they sell. Always the lowest possible price, the best in hometown service. Whirlpool from Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It ain't hard to find. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Listen, friends, if you live in Ouachita County, getting a Cordell Beacon every week is a must. Be sure and get your copy. Get all the news from Cordell and other Ouachita County communities. Keep up to date on school activities. And check the ads from Cordell merchants and from other communities in Ouachita County. A long-time, very important part of Cordell and Ouachita County, the Cordell Beacon. Get your copy soon. The service department at Wheeler Ford in Cordell offers what you expect and deserve. Now, our service department does the job right the first time. You know, inventory's low right now, but if you tell David or Tom what you want in a new or pre-owned vehicle, if there's one available, they'll find it. In tough times and good times, Wheeler Ford is here for their customers. Wheeler Ford in Cordell, your kind of dealership. And we need an experienced technician. Call us at 580-832-3313.
My name is Jordan Benway, and I'm a proud graduate of Altus High School. When deciding where to start my college education, I wasn't sure where to begin. After searching and realizing that the option to stay in my hometown to receive an associate's degree at an affordable cost was available, I knew Western Oklahoma State College was the place for me. With over 20 degree programs, schedules that fit your needs, there is an option for everyone. Call 580-477-2000 or visit wsc.edu to get started today. Your future starts here.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy. We light up your life.
Equity Bank of Cordell is staffed by familiar faces, people who know you and care about their community. Equity Bank never forgets it's your money. That's why Equity Bank's team works hard to help families and businesses in Western Oklahoma with all their banking needs through rewarding and challenging times. Equity Bank of Cordell, building relationships that last.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, Communities of Care.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Evetts Drug in Cordell has served Cordell and Ouachita County for over 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evetts and daughter Farron and son Brandon are pharmacists that will take care of all your prescriptions and your over-the-counter needs. Evetts Drug also has lots of gift ideas. Just a few include fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now Evetts Drug offers wedding registry and baby registry. Trust me, it is the only drugstore you're ever going to need. Come see Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
At First National Bank and Trust in Cordell, we believe in the strength of community support and working hand in hand to make a difference. We also believe in supporting the efforts of our kids. That's the reason we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils. The First National Bank and Trust of Cordell wants to wish the Cordell Blue Devils great success. We're real proud of you. Come by and visit with us anytime at First National Bank and Trust, 120 South Market in Cordell.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken. Meat packs for every budget and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, yours, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 6 locations in southwest Oklahoma to serve you. They're in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. A family serving families. Available anytime you need them. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. And they're proud to support area young people and sponsor ball game broadcasts. Larry and Kim Eshitai, Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes. You can count on them and your time of need. RayandMarthas.com.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Friends, when you need appliances this year, come to Cordell and Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture, your Whirlpool appliance dealer. Washers and dryers, there's microwaves and stoves, refrigerators, freezers. Whirlpool is the absolute best. And Terry and Sarah service every doggone thing they sell. Always the lowest possible price, the best in hometown service. Whirlpool from Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It ain't hard to find. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the Burns-Let Dill City Gymnasium. We just had their little cheerleaders performed for everybody here at halftime, so they took a little extra time on the halftime right here and then gave the players 3 minutes to get warmed up right here. 25-18, a 7-point lead for Burns-Flat over the Cordell Blue Devils. So 25-18. And possession here goes to Burns-Flat. They inbound on the far side of the court into number 11, Flores, down to the left corner, number 20. Banks one off the glass, and Braden Martinez said, let me use the glass and drop one in here. 28-18, a 10-point lead for the Eagles over the Blue Devils here in the second half. Top of the key goes J.D. Maddox. Left side, Blaine Larson puts up about an 18-footer, and Burns-Flat comes up with a loose ball, a little pivot move, and they touch out of bounds on the west end of the court down here on the baseline, so it'll be Cordell ball on their own end of the court. Inbound out high to Noah Ramsey, out to Scout Regier on the right side, into J.D. Maddox in the paint. Ball comes loose, goes to the Eagles from Burns-Flat America. Down on the left side, get everybody fly through, and number 11 said, I'll take the easy layup on the left side. So Jacob Flores has 6 for the Burns-Flat Dill City Eagles, and the Eagles have the 30-18 12-point lead. Danny Corbin goes in left side off the glass, a little bit strong, rebounded by Josh Mooney for the Eagles from Burns-Flat. Top of the key, a little step up there by Mooney as he took an extra step to take that shot. That's a turnover for the Eagles right here. It'll be Cordell ball. Inbound to Blaine Larson. Full court pressure by the Eagles. Comes out to Noah Ramsey. Down to Danny Corbin on the right side. Goes in, splits the defense. Layup on the right side. And Danny Corbin has his 4th point of the ball game. 30-20, a 10-point lead for the Eagles over the Blue Devils here in the third period of play. In the paint right side, Mooney turns around from about 10 as he goes up. He's fouled by one of the Cordell Blue Devils, number 24. That'll be on Scout Regier. That'll be Scout's 3rd foul of the ball game for the Cordell Blue Devils. And on the free throw line will be Josh Mooney, be his first trip to the charity stripe, and his first one's up and in and good. So he's had 4 deuces, and that's his first attempts from the free throw line. So now he has 9 points for the Eagles. Next free shot is up and in and good as well. 2 of 2 from the charity stripe gives him 10 points in the ball game. Thomas Reimer checks in for the Cordell Blue Devils. Scout Regier comes out to take a quick break, and it will be Cordell ball, full court pressure defense by the Eagles. Blaine Larson comes down court to Danny Corbin, to J.D. Maddox. In traffic right here, back over to Danny Corbin, to Blaine Larson. Larson with the ball, goes to the top of the key, comes back to Danny Corbin on the right side. Down to Thomas Reimer, baseline right to Blaine Larson. Larson dribbles out. He'll start to go to the top of the key to Danny Corbin. Corbin looks left, goes right over to J.D. Maddox. Back to Blaine Larson, puts up the 3 ball off the iron right there. Rebounded out to Kennedy. Number 22, Noah Ramsey, said, how can that be a foul? It is when you hold on to him. Noah Ramsey said, I didn't mean to foul him. I understand you didn't mean to, but actually you fouled him. Rebound inbound to the Eagles down to the left side to number 20, who just hit a 3. Back-to-back threes for Braden Martinez. As Martinez says, I've got my spot. You leave me alone and I'm fine. 35-20, a 15-point lead for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles over the Cordell Blue Devils. Down court in here to J.D. Maddox. Spin move, puts it up. Point blank range, and J.D. has his second deuce made in the ball game to go with several free shots. He has 10 points for the Cordell Blue Devils, makes it 35-22, a 13-point lead. Down to Martinez in the left corner. Defense was on him this time. Comes back out to Flores. He'll go over to the right side to Canada. The ball comes down to the corner. Back bounce pass into Mooney. Left side bounce pass over to Martinez. Left side 3 ball off the back iron. J.D. Maddox with the rebound. Clears it out to Blaine Larson. Then we're headed to the west end of the floor. Pass out to Thomas Reimer. Puts up the shot. Comes off the rim wrong for Cordell. It goes back to the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. Out on the left side to the ball tipped around, goes out to the Cordell Blue Devils as Burns Flat had the ball, mishandled it, and got a touch off of it there, but it'll be Cordell ball. So Noah Ramsey inbounds to Blaine Larson. Cordell's taking the time, bringing the ball up the court. 4:40 left in this third period of play. 35-22, a 13-point lead for Burns Flat. Out to Noah Ramsey on the near side, clears it back out to Thomas Reimer, to Danny Corbin at the top of the key. Little motion going in the middle into J.D. Maddox, looks right, goes left, out to Blaine Larson. Left side puts up a 10-footer. In and out, no good. I mean, that hit, I'd say 340 of the 360 inside the arc right here. Number 3, Blaine Larson will draw his first foul on contact coming down the court. Number 40 will check back in. That'll be Gage Stiegel will check back in. And number 21 comes out for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles is Caden Williams. Inbound for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. Out high to Mooney, puts up the 3 ball. Net. Mooney said, give me the rock right here. He's hit for the cycle, has a 3, has a couple of free shots, and 4 deuces. So 38-22, a 16-point lead. There's almost a steal by the Burns Flat Eagles. J.D. Maddox has to go to the backcourt to come up with a loose ball. Back to Danny Corbin across the timeline. He'll go left side, comes into the lane. Scoop layup on the left side. And Danny Corbin has his 3rd deuce of the ball game for the Cordell Blue Devils. Out here to number 11 is Flores. Flores works with the ball. Gets it down to the left corner to Martinez. Back out in the paint to the left side to Stiegel. Off the rim, no good. Tipped up by Cordell. And it's tipped out of bounds by the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. Thomas Reimer almost got a handle on it. It went through the hands of Stiegel. It was touched by Stiegel, so it comes back to Cordell. Danny Corbin across the timeline with the ball game. Aiden Middendorf to check in for the Cordell Blue Devils on the next break. We have a foul on number 11 for Burns Flat, and that'll be Jacob Flores with his first foul called in the ball game. Be an inbound play for Cordell, as down there the inbound is by Noah Ramsey. A little pressure on the inbound, tipped out by Burns Flat. So Noah Ramsey gets to inbound one more time right here into Aiden Middendorf for the Cordell Blue Devils, into J.D. Maddox goes up. Ball comes out wrong for Cordell. Rebounded by Stiegel for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. Right side. And Mooney said, I want another 3 out of this one. He drops it in from distance out there at the top of the key. And 41-24, 17-point lead for the Burns Flat Eagles over the Cordell Blue Devils. Over to the left side to J.D. Maddox. J.D. starts to dribble, comes into the top of the key, comes in the lane, goes right, comes back left, puts it up, counts the basket, and J.D. has a deuce and one right here. Foul is on number 40. Is Gage Stiegel draws his first foul of the ball game. Got several 10, 12, and 15 checking in for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. And got 3 in and 3 out for Burns Flat. Said good job right there by number 40, Stiegel. And on the free throw line, J.D. free shot is good. That's kind of goes automatic, but you can't say it that way because he does get the opportunity, and he'll get to take one more. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break and be right back. The ball game's on Fox Radio.
Listen, friends, if you live in Ouachita County, getting a Cordell Beacon every week is a must. Be sure and get your copy. Get all the news from Cordell and other Ouachita County communities. Keep up to date on school activities. And check the ads from Cordell merchants and from other communities in Ouachita County. A long-time, very important part of Cordell and Ouachita County, the Cordell Beacon. Get your copy soon.
And back here at the Burns Flat Gymnasium, got a kid down here, Misty, or his T-shirt said, "Not bragging, just swagging." Misty, I know who you know you know who I'm talking about now. 2:30 to go here in this third period of play. It's 41-27, a 14-point lead for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles over the Cordell Blue Devils. Down here on the left, steal away by J.D. Maddox, clears it out to Thomas Reimer. Down the court, we go back to Noah Ramsey, back over to J.D. Maddox, back to Danny Corbin. Corbin goes left side to Thomas Reimer. Got to dribble a little bit out to J.D. Comes into the paint. Backs back out to Noah Ramsey. Clears it back out to Aiden Middendorf. Out to Danny Corbin. Corbin with the ball. He'll spin move in the paint. Elevates from about 10 or 12. Let's give him that deuce right there. He has 4 deuces, and it's 41-29. A 12-point lead for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles over the Cordell Blue Devils. Out on the right side, out to Mooney, and back out to number 12 is Davis. Davis gets the ball back out to Mooney. Mooney comes back out high. Oh, and that pass is going to go wrong. It'll be backcourt for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. And with 94 seconds left, Blaine Larson comes in. Noah Ramsey comes out to take a little bit of a break right here. Aiden Middendorf to inbound for the Cordell Blue Devils in the backcourt to Blaine Larson. And that's a smart move. You see it happen going, well, why would he do that? He didn't have to, but you get a little extra room in case you need it. And the ball comes down to left side, a steal, and a shot is put up by number 11 on the layup. And Jacob Flores has the deuce. And Danny Corbin had his pockets picked, and he'll draw his second foul of the ball game. And he'll get to take one shot right here. So 43-29 is our score, 14-point lead. And number 11, Jacob Flores, goes to the line for a traditional 3-point play. And it's off the rim, no good. Pinballs around, comes back out to Thomas Reimer. He'll get it back to Danny Corbin to Blaine Larson. 43-29, a 14-point lead for Burns Flat with a minute 10, 70 seconds out to J.D. Maddox. 3-ball. Draws iron just the wrong side for Cordell, and the ball comes back out to the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. Down the right side to Mooney. Mooney comes back out high for Burns Flat. Out in the right corner to number 11. Shot put up, rolls around, rattles around, and Flores has his 5th deuce of the ball game. Gives him 10 points and a 45-29, 16-point lead for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles over the Cordell Blue Devils. There's a jump pass to Thomas Reimer out to J.D. Maddox on the left side. Aiden Middendorf takes a nice step right there. And they call him for the travel as he takes that step into that one. Makes the 3, but he had already taken the travel right here. So good shot selection by Aiden Bendorf, go ahead and take that shot anytime, and it'll count one of these times. 45-29 with 22 seconds left in this third period. There's a drive, shot off the left side by Mooney, and he's hit for the cycle in this period right here. Out to J.D. Maddox to 13 seconds to Blaine Larson. Larson comes down the right side, down to the corner, comes back out to Thomas Reimer, into J.D. Maddox, clears it out to Danny Corbin. 3 ball, off the rim, no good, rebounded by number 12 is Davis. And at the end of 3 periods of play, it's Burns Flat 47, Cordell 29. We'll take a break and be right back. You're listening to the ball game on Fox Radio.
The service department at Wheeler Ford in Cordell offers what you expect and deserve. Now, our service department does the job right the first time. You know, inventory's low right now, but if you tell David or Tom what you want in a new or pre-owned vehicle, if there's one available, they'll find it. In tough times and good times, Wheeler Ford is here for their customers. Wheeler Ford in Cordell, your kind of dealership. And we need an experienced technician. Call us at 580-832-3313.
My name is Jordan Benway, and I'm a proud graduate of Altus High School. When deciding where to start my college education, I wasn't sure where to begin. After searching and realizing that the option to stay in my hometown to receive an associate's degree at an affordable cost was available, I knew Western Oklahoma State College was the place for me. With over 20 degree programs, schedules that fit your needs, there is an option for everyone. Call 580-477-2000 or visit WOSC.edu to get started today. Your future starts here.
And as we come back for the fourth and final period of play right here, it'll be the Cordell Blue Devils and the Burns Flat Dill City Eagles. As Cordell has the possession error, they will inbound on the far side of the court right here. 47-29, that's I can add that's 18-point lead for the Eagles over the Cordell Blue Devils. Out to Blaine Larson on the right side, to the corner to Thomas Reimer. Down the right side, the ball was kicked there by Josh Mooney, and so it'll stay with Cordell right there. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's for the Burns Flat Dill City Eagles. Out to Thomas Reimer here on the near side to Blaine Larson. We're going to say it's going to be out of bounds off of Cordell, and it will be Burns Flat ball. Everybody clears down the court, says we're ready to go to that end of it, and it will be Burns Flat with the ball, number 11. Jacob Flores with the ball. At the top of the key, he's picked up by Noah Ramsey. Over on the right side to Mooney. Mooney with the ball. Out to the top of the key to number 15 is Canton Carter. Chris Carter with the ball. Right side, shots put up. Rebound comes down by Burns Flat. Going to be Cordell ball. Somebody stepped out of bounds on the far side, so it will be Cordell ball. And what are they doing? Checking with something right here. Checking at the desk right here. 47-29. Action, the Cordell Blue Devils, in case you didn't have it on your schedule, we go to Duke tomorrow for a 1 o'clock ball game down at Duke. So get your travel plans lined out, and we will go down to have a ball game that's not on our schedule. I'm going to Duke, Oklahoma. It would be my first trip to Duke for a ball game. And inbound finally here to Blaine Larson. Back over to Danny Corbin. Full court pressure by the Burns Flat Dill City Eagles. Knocked away by number 10, Schneeberger. Comes back right side Davis over to Carter, left side. And Chris Carter has his first deuce of the ball game for the Burns Flat Dill City Eagles. Out to J.D. Maddox. Into Blaine Larson. Carter steals that one away, but goes out of bounds right in front of the Burns Flat bench right here. So it'll be Cordell ball. They'll inbound there at the end of the Burns Flat bench down here on the east end of the floor. Into Blaine Larson, down to Danny Corbin. Corbin gets through traffic over to J.D. Maddox. J.D. clears the ball over to Blaine Larson. 49-29, 20-point lead for the Burns Flat Dill City Eagles over the Cordell Blue Devils. Down to the right corner to Danny Corbin. Draws iron, comes out wrong for Cordell. Rebounded out by number 10. That'll be Luke Schneeberger. He'll clear it out to the right side. Goes down to Mooney on the right wing. On the right side, drives in the paint. Little elevate finger roll. And Thomas Reimer comes up with a rebound and clears it out to J.D. Maddox. Down to Blaine Larson. Larson comes through traffic here, has his pockets picked by Davis, elevates for 3 points, and big Dalton Davis hits his second three of the ball game for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. Down here, top of the key, Danny Corbin, 52-29. Aiden Middendorf checking on the next break for the Cordell Blue Devils. Out here to Blaine Larson. Larson to the right side to J.D. Maddox. Nobody's going to guard him. 3 ball off the iron right there, rebounded by Luke Schneeberger. Schneeberger gets the ball up the court on the right side, comes back to number 12 is Davis. Davis works over on the right side. Nobody's going to guard him. Leave him alone out high. Over the left side to number 11 is Flores. Shot put up from distance right there. Rebounded by Mooney. Mooney, number 1-1. Number 11 going to draw the foul. That could be on Thomas Reimer for the Cordell Blue Devils. He draws his 3rd foul right here. Thomas Reimer comes out as Aiden Middendorf comes in. And Blaine Larson comes out as well. Scout Reguera's in. Got a lot of contact away from the ball right here. Ball comes into Davis for Burns Flat, out to Carter. Carter lob pass down to Danny Corbin, steals that away, and a foul is called on number 10 for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. Number 10 will be Luke Schneeberger, draws his 2nd foul called in the ball game, and it will be inbound by Noah Ramsey to Danny Corbin. Corbin comes down the middle of the floor. He'll set up at the top of the key. 5 minutes left in this ball game. Out to Aiden Middendorf. He hit a 3, dropped that one in. That's his 2nd 3 of the ball game. First one didn't count. As they said, he took a little step. He didn't take that step on this one and still dropped the rock through the hole right there. Good shot right there. 52-32. 20-point lead for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles over the Cordell Blue Devils. There's a drive, right side. Ball is contested, and a foul's called on Cordell. Number 10, Schneeberger, was going up on the right side. Foul is on number 4. Danny Corbin will draw his 3rd foul for Cordell. Here comes number 20 and 21 going to check in for the Eagles. 20 is Braden Martinez, and 21 is Caden Williams. And on the free throw line will be number 10 as he steps up here for his free shots, is Schneeberger. And first one goes off the back iron a little bit strong. He'll get to take one more. Out comes number 12, Davis, and out comes number 15, Carter, for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. Number 10, Schneeberger, is on the free throw line for his 2nd attempt. Rolls out wrong, rebounded by J.D. Maddox. Clears it out to Danny Corbin. Corbin comes down the court with 4:40 left in this ball game. A 52-32, 20-point lead for Burns Flat over the Cordell Blue Devils. Out to Danny Corbin on the right side to Aiden Middendorf. Top of the key, comes back out to Corbin on the right side. A running motion into J.D. Maddox. Clears it back out to Aiden Middendorf in traffic. Out to Corbin on the right side. Comes in, losing the dribble on the right side. It'll be out of bounds off of, they're going to say that Burns Flat touched it. I didn't see it that way, but as long as they're going to give it back to Cordell. Number 10, Schneeberger, comes out for the Eagles. Back in right side to Noah Ramsey. Danny Corbin puts up the 3 from the right corner. Rebounded by Mooney. And will come down to the Burns Flat end of the court. 4 minutes remaining in this ball game. Burns Flat with the 20-point lead at 52-32. Out to the top of the key is number 11. Starts to work over there is Flores. He'll come back in the paint. Elevates from about 10. And Flores has his 12th point of the ball game for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. 54-32. Give and go right side. Corbin goes in and up. Got a little too far under the basket before he got the return pass and comes out wrong for Cordell. Shot from the right side by number 20. And Braden Martinez has hit 3 threes for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. As Burns Flat's in cruise control tonight on this one. There's a drive by Noah Ramsey in on the right side. I can tell you that Cameron Rivera is out sick tonight, so that's why you haven't heard anything from Cameron Rivera tonight. He's always a good player for us. Cade Walker's out for the season, and so you just got to appreciate the fact that the Blue Devils are playing a little short-handed right here. Noah Ramsey on his free shot comes up a little bit short. He'll get to take one more. There's no excuse, but Cordell's got as few players suited up tonight as I've seen them this year. So Noah Ramsey hit his second free shot attempt right there, so he has 5 points in the ball game for the Cordell Blue Devils. 57-33. Number 5 is back in there as Huffmaster. Number 30 is back in. I don't have him on there. We'll get his name and number shortly right here. As getting a few more off the bench. Here comes Braden Walker for the Cordell Blue Devils. Number 30 could be Jake Poore right there. Jake Poore for Burns Flat. And trying to get as many in for the Eagles as you can right here. 57-33, 24-point lead for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles over the Cordell Blue Devils here into number 5 right side. As long as you can identify his shoes, you know that's Huffmaster, because he's got red shoes and they shine right here. He's the only one on the court with red shoes, but he's styling. He's looking good right there. As number 11, Thomas Reimer, will check in on the next break. 3:05 to go in this ball game. Second free shot is up and in and good. Sebastian hits his first one, so he'll get to take one more. 17 fouls for Cordell as Scout Regier comes out, and he didn't bank that one in, and Braden Walker will get the rebound for the Cordell Blue Devils. 58-33 to the right side over here to Thomas Reimer, out to J.D. Maddox, hands off to Walker here on the near side, into Danny Corbin, turn around from the free throw line. Ball comes out to number 30, who is, Jake Poore, who just checked in a while ago. Number 35 going to check in here in just a second for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. And on the left side, shot is put up by Huffmaster on the left side, and a foul is called on Burns Flat. Number 4 checks in, and I'll get to number 4 and number 35 in just a second. Number 5 draws his first. Number 5, who just came out, is Sebastian Huffmaster, draws his first foul. So Danny Corbin inbounds to Aiden Middendorf, and also Gavin Torres is getting ready to check in for the Cordell Blue Devils. And out high to J.D. Maddox, clears it back out to Braden Walker, back over the right side to Thomas Reimer. Starts to work over to J.D. Maddox in the corner, back out to Braden Walker. Comes in, nothing there. Comes that back out to Aiden Middendorf. Aiden Middendorf into Danny Corbin. Corbin picks the ball up, gets it back out to Braden Walker. He'll go down on the left side to the left corner, clears it back out to Aiden Middendorf. Middendorf with the ball, drives through traffic right here, puts up the layup, and it's rebounded out by number 40 is Gage Stiegel for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. 100 seconds left in the ball game right here. 58-33 is their score with Burns Flat on top. Pinballs around. Thomas Reimer finally picks it off. He'll come down the left side, goes up on the left wing right here. He'll be fouled by number 30. Number 30 draws the foul right there. That'll be Jake Poore will draw that foul. Going to the line will be Thomas Reimer for the Cordell Blue Devils. So Thomas Reimer will be his first shot at the free throw line tonight. First one comes off the little bit strong right here. And Gavin Torres checks in. Got a whole host of other Eagles coming in. Number 1, number 14, number 25, 1, 14, 25, and maybe another one. Number 35 was in there. Let's see if I had his number. Dylan, no, don't have his number either. Inbound for the Cordell Blue Devils right here. Let's see, Thomas Reimer on the free throw line. Comes out wrong from the free throw line, and it'll be Cordell ball. It'll be Burns Flat ball. 90 seconds. 58-33, 25-point lead for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles over the Cordell Blue Devils. Out at the top of the key is number 25. I just have to call numbers right here. I don't have them all here. There's a drive and a shot by number 33. And number 33 has a deuce. I'll try to get you names on some of these. Out on the left side to Reimer. Put back by Corbin, but there's a foul called there somewhere. Thomas Reimer driving in on the left side. Number 1-4 draws the foul. And number 14 for Burns Flat. Big boy right there. He draws the foul for Burns Flat. And that could be Trevor Teague right there as he draws his first foul. And the free throw rolls off the rim to the left side for Thomas Reimer. I tell you what, we're going to be shooting some free shots and practicing these in the next day or two. 60-33 is the score. And Thomas Reimer, free shot, rolls around there and drops in there. Thomas Reimer hits his first free shot right here, his first point of the ball game. Out on the right side, number 25 with the ball. Starts to drive in there, loses dribble, it pinballs around, and it'll be Cordell ball. So Braden Walker to inbound for the Cordell Blue Devils with time running right here at 55 seconds. Aiden Middendorf out to Torres. Gavin Torres with the ball, lost his dribble. Comes back to Burns Flat on the right side. Losing that dribble, comes back out, and it'll be out of bounds. Good effort by Aiden Middendorf to save that ball back in, but it pinballed and came right back out to him, so he was still out of bounds with it. It'll still be Burns Flat ball with 42 seconds left. Number 33 to inbound here at near the midcourt. It'll be knocked out of bounds by Burns Flat. Cordell will inbound with 41.6 seconds left in this ball game. So Ryan Calc said, yep, I think we got this one. Misty and all the Calc fans listening in, we did good here tonight. So out to Aiden Middendorf starts to drive in, and number 33 might have got the foul right here. Let's see if that's who they give that to. Number 33 draws his foul right there. He had a shot made earlier. So Aiden Middendorf to go to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1 for Cordell. Aiden makes his first free shot right there. That's his fourth point of the night right here. 60-35, 25-point lead. Aiden Middendorf, free shot, rolls around and drops in. 2-2 from the charity stripe for the Cordell Blue for Aiden Middendorf. And with 30 seconds, Burns Flat brings the ball across the timeline. Sets up here to the left side. Number 1, shots put up, runs off the rim. Rebounded out by Aiden Middendorf for the Cordell Blue Devils. Knocked out of bounds. Josh Trent did a good job catching that ball. It was knocked out of bounds by Burns Flat. Went right to Josh down at the end of the Cordell bench. And Cordell inbound right here in front of the Cordell bench. Inbound over to Scout Regier on the right side. One dribble, got to get rid of it. Back out to Braden Walker. Walker gets it back to Scout Regier. 3-ball on the way, and it comes out to the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. Ball's on the floor. Everybody's going down for it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 hit the deck right here, and they're going to call a travel on Burns Flat. Anything to stop the clock right here with 1 second. Cordell will inbound down to the near side, and that'll be the ball game. Cordell 36, the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles 60. So big game right here on the county ball game right here for the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. I've seen them play at the Burns Flat tournament, and we knew they've been good and playing strong. A strong ball game tonight, and the Cordell Blue Devils come up short with the Burns Flat Deal City Eagles. I'm just going to say Burns Flat cleared the benches right here. I'll try to give you the kids that scored for Burns Flat. It's number 33 was in, and that'll be Jay Price. No, 31, 32, 33. I don't think I have a number on number 33, but he had 2 points. Jake Poore had a foul. Chris Carter hit a deuce for Burns Flat. Number 34, didn't have him on my roster either. He had a 3 for Burns Flat. Luke Schneeberg was in. Dalton Davis hit 2 threes. He winds up with 6 points right here. Sebastian Huffmaster hit a deuce and a free shot. He winds up with 3 for Burns Flat. Then moving up here to Caden Williams, hit a 2 and a free shot. He had 3 points for Burns Flat. Braden Martinez hit 3 threes. He had 9 points for Burns Flat. Moving up here to Jacob Flores, he hit a little bit of everything. He hit 6 deuces. He had 12 points for Burns Flat. And then leading the way in scoring was Josh Mooney, as he winds up with 18 points. He hit a little bit of everything for the Burns Flat Eagles. For the Cordell Blue Devils, we got everybody in tonight. Braden Walker, Gavin Torres, Jordan Wood was not here tonight. Aiden Middendorf hit a 3 and 2 free shots. He winds up with 5. Thomas Reimer went to the free throw line and hit a free shot right there. Scout Regier wound up with no points. Noah Ramsey hit 2 deuces and a free shot. He had 5 points. Danny Corbin had 4 deuces. He had 8. Blaine Larson hit 2 deuces. He had 4. And J.D. Maddox winds up hitting 3 deuces for 6. And then he hit 5, 6, 7 free shots. So he winds up with 13 points for the Cordell Blue Devils, leading the way for Cordell tonight as Burns Flat wins this ball game 60-36. Next action for the Cordell Blue Devils is tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Join us in person at Duke, Oklahoma, or via the airwaves, and we'll be on the radio. We'll be on Facebook 107 The Zone and oksports.tv on Cordell Sports. So tell your sponsors thank you, because we're going to make the trip down to Duke tomorrow for a big ball game. Shelly's not going to get to make the trip. She's got other commitments tomorrow, and she's not going to make it. But Chad and I will be down there to bring you that ball game. So we're looking forward to a big ball game down at Duke, Oklahoma tomorrow. Until that time, and it's a 1 o'clock ball game, so it's an afternoon ball game. So make sure you join us in person or via the airwaves. And until that time, you've been listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio.